the best of both of us.
The niggas really do be out here trying to trap.
That's what she said. I ain't know niggas really be out here trapping.
But I ain't trying to trap like Summer. Listen, first of all, I ain't know niggas be out
you
here
knew that,
trapping.
man. You worked in the club.
You would have to tie my hands and my feet behind me to give me none of her. I don't want that child.
Oh,
Summer, yeah. Ain't nobody trying to trap Summer.
What's wrong with that?
London did. He wasn't stupid. He cashed in.
No, he did.
He cashed in. No, on that over it. You know what? For a while, I used to
y'all act like she finna pay child support. How he trapped her? She trapped his ass.
And the album was fire because he was on it.
That's what I'm saying. He cashed in on it because, like she said, you ain't even start buying shit till Drake hopped on the track with it because she knew him.
Her album wouldn't have been shit without him.
She knew him prior to the Over It album. When she was in the club, he used to come in there and he used to fuck with her. And he didn't want to get on her album at all until Drake hopped on Girls Need Love Too.
Talking like she was in there,
right?
Like she was there.
She just taking that. Yeah,
that's her side of the story. Of course, it sounds good.
No, because I remember when The Dream, I found out who Summer Walker was because The Dream did this thing where he was looking at a whole bunch of new artists and he was like, wait, go back to that song. Who is that? And it was Summer's
My
Girl
homie
Need
used to
Love.
date her though. He said she nuts,
bathed
bro.
in the sink. She looked like it.
He said she nuts, bro. She ain't all that.
Man, let me tell you something.
I like her music.
That's
all I care about.
Shit. The next one. No, you care about more than that because you defended her.
I'm not defending her. I'm just saying what she said at one point. That's why people say things so that other people can regurgitate what they said.
Sometimes you can look at people and just see what they own, though. Do she look healthy?
That's judging.
But ain't no pages in the book.
How you know that?
It's just a cover.
Did you used to listen to her before she ever came out big, before she ever did Over It? Did you listen to her when she made
Bro, I can listen to her music. Let me tell you something.
Have you ever listened to The Last Days of Summer?
No, I've never listened to it.
Okay, then. You only know Summer from when she got popular and she had her anxiety
But you don't know Summer either.
I don't. I'm saying.
Neither of us know her.
I didn't say I know her. I said you only know of her from when.
But this is what I'm saying, though. This is what I've learned in life, though. And people, you remember when old folks told you y'all ain't doing nothing new? You remember that? You used to laugh at old folks. Then you get old and realize we weren't doing nothing new.
Exactly.
People are the same. When you go from, if you done had 3, 4, 5 boyfriends in your life, and you got a bad story to tell about all of them, it's you. It ain't 4, 5 of your boyfriends. If you got 4, 5 toxic situations and everybody hurt you, everybody broke you, it's you.
Right.
You are the problem. It's like Antonio Brown. Great segue into Antonio Brown. Mm-hmm. People defend him all the time because they like AB. He's a dope football player. You can't deny that. You feel me? Mm-hmm. But everywhere you go, brother, it's a problem.
Hold on, before you even go, right? I got a segment I'm gonna start doing every show, and it's gonna be called "That's Fuck Shit," right?
Okay.
And I'm gonna go into this segment. I'm gonna read this, and then I'm gonna let you go into Antonio Brown because it ties in perfectly, right?
Yeah, so is this like a donkey of the day?
Nah, that's fuck shit. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. All right, I'm gonna read this. Bear with me. It says, mental illness is a serious topic, so a lot of the time when we discuss it, we tend to tiptoe around expressing our opinions in fear of seeming or sounding insensitive. But the reality of it is that the mental illness movement has been hijacked by people who do fuck shit but don't want to be held accountable for their dastardly deeds. I myself suffer tremendously from mental health issues, but I understand that that doesn't excuse my behavior and that others aren't obligated to tolerate or exonerate said behavior. It is indeed real and it is indeed serious, but everybody ain't sick. All right? Some of us are well aware of the choices we make and the consequences that follow those choices, but when it's time to face the music, we play the mental illness card, and that is unfortunate as fuck for those who are actually sick and suffering. Since COVID showed up, I haven't heard anything about the common cold or the flu. And since mental illness became a common conversation, there's been little to no accountability for the wild shit that people tend to do. I always speak about how all of the social exposure that humans experience in this era is dangerous and unnatural, and how it actually leaves us all a little unhinged. The price of technology advancing is the human brain being affected severely in a negative fashion. The smarter the technology becomes, the dumber humans become. People were actually smarter when we had less virtual access and information at our fingertips. 26% of Americans ages 18 and older suffer from mental illness. About 1 in 4 adults are diagnosed or show signs of it being present. With that being said, it's pretty close to being considered a common thing, so we all have to deal and adjust, right? Mm-hmm. And what made me think of that is that, like, far too often, we do, like I say in the text, we do fuck shit, and that's a scapegoat for it. And it's like crying wolf, per se. You feel me? So even with his situation, I didn't speak on his situation in particular because I don't know all of the details yet. Whatever the details are, that was wild as fuck.
Right.
But I'm gonna let you go ahead from there. But that was my fuck shit of the day. Is people hijacking the mental illness movement to cater to when they do some fuck shit that they don't want to be held accountable for. It happens all the time. It happens in relationship. It happens in life. It happens, and a lot of us are. When you are somebody who knows how to manipulate things, you're smart enough to go deep enough. You feel me? And you know when to reach for it and how to reach for it to make it look genuine. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's just like when you fuck up on your girl, suddenly you sick and you hurt and you got issues and some shit you need to fix. But a lot of the times when you're in the midst of doing the shit you're doing, you ain't sick at all. Then you feel me? You sick when you get caught. But go ahead. You got something to say?
No. In general, like I don't even want to make this about Antonio Brown because I don't know. Do y'all know who AB is? Y'all know who Antonio Brown is? He's a football player.
Yeah, I don't really watch football. So.
I understand. Well, I won't dry y'all panties up with all this football talk, but I'll just correlate it to mental health illness. Antonio Brown clearly has mental health issues,
without a doubt.
His behavior, no matter what the situation was the other day, no matter what happened, his reaction was beyond whatever the situation was. You understand what I'm saying? Antonio Brown has had an opportunity when he was with the Raiders. You understand? They paid him $30 million. He had $22 million guaranteed on a Thursday, right? Mm-hmm. And all he had to do was make it till Thursday, $22 million guaranteed. Anybody with a right frame of mind, I don't care how much money you have, can make it to Thursday from Tuesday, right? Antonio Brown,
all you gotta do is stay out of your own way until Thursday.
That's it.
Stay out of your own way. Don't fuck nothing up. Be quiet. Be still.
That's it. Okay. Thursday, $22 million guaranteed. Nothing they can do. On a Tuesday, all he had to do was come downstairs from the hotel room he was in, come down the elevator, and go into the ballroom and do what's called a walkthrough. That's just a practice where y'all walk through the plays. You don't got to run, hit, do nothing. He refused to come to the walkthrough, and they cut it. So for $22 million, from whatever reason your brain told you, you didn't go to your walkthrough. It's your job. They didn't ask you to come do something that you weren't supposed to do. Your job is to play football. This is a practice, and all you have to do is come and make it to Thursday. Right. So you could just tell in his reactions to everything that he's not all the way there. The nigga after yesterday, he went and dropped a rap song.
Right. But what people got to understand too is, I'm gonna let you continue. What people got to understand too though is that there's a such thing as a clown ass nigga with mental health issues.
Yeah, absolutely.
I just think, I think we kind of put them in the same thing and kind of dismiss it as the same thing, but it's not. You were lame or you were a clown before you had mental health issues. You feel me? Right. Like I like to think I'm somebody who's stable but has mental health issues. You feel what I'm saying? But there's a such thing as a motherfucker. Just like if you lame, bro, like money don't make you any less lame.
Correct.
Right. You feel what I'm saying?
Correct.
So I'm saying that in the same sense. Like just because you have mental health issues doesn't excuse the fact that you're a fucking clown outside of that. Right. Even when you're not having your mental health moments, you're a fucking clown. There's a such thing as that.
Through something because you're feeling away,
but you're still lame.
But you're still lame.
Right.
But here's the thing. I don't want to label his situation lame. I don't know
him in general. No. I'm just saying there's a such thing. Like, I don't know him.
Yeah, of course. That's anything. If you have mental, if I'm a narcissist and you're a narcissist, right? Yes, we both have the same mental health issue, but I have a different core from you, right?
Right, absolutely.
So it's just narcissism mixed with my core versus mixed with your core.
Absolutely.
That's
bipolar.
What y'all might got going on. Being a narcissist. Like just putting the...
No. You can have, me and you both can be bipolar, right? Mm-hmm. But we will exhibit some of the same behaviors, but we will come off to people differently.
Right.
Because of our core, right? We all have our own individual cores, right?
Right.
So my point with him is, sure, and this is what I want to say to all people with mental health issues. This is the only thing I want to get into. I want to take it off Antonio Brown, period. Because I've had a close relationship with someone with mental health issues.
Me too.
Right.
I have too.
So you have to understand, as the opposite person, number one, you cannot save them. Correct. You understand? Correct. But what I want people with mental health to know is, because you do have a daily battle. It's when you watch it close up in person, it is kind of sad. Mm-hmm. Because they're not in control. And you can see them lose control. Mm-hmm. You can see the person that they are today than they are tomorrow or from moment to moment. You can see them fighting amongst themselves. And that is kind of sad to be a prisoner in your own body. My brain functions the way it functions.
Right.
But if it didn't, I would still be me. Y'all like me now. I'm pretty cool. I'm all right, dude. But what if I had tics and I can't help that, right?
Right, correct.
Cool. But what I want them to understand is also that it's also not my job to deal with your reaction.
That's all I'm saying.
Right.
It's like it's
but
not.
People themselves have to understand. I don't have to deal with your stuff. Now there are some, like, I know I found myself plenty of times where I would want to try to go save someone.
Absolutely. Especially
and I'm not even
them.
understanding that I need to save myself. Like,
or sometimes you got to just stay out the fucking way because it is what it's gonna be in those situations.
I can, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I can try to send you good juju, but you gotta go to sleep at night. You wipe your own ass.
Yeah. And the issue with Antonio Brown, really, for me, is people around him recognize that he has an issue, but him as a football player is so valuable that they're willing to ignore that and still put you out there knowing that you don't need to be out there.
Right.
Because obviously, like, I'm thinking his shit is more on some CTE shit. These boys are taking hits to the head. Even if it's not that, that's something that happens in football a lot. And a lot of the times these cats will have these issues that people recognize, but it's just like your value to me is you on that field. I don't give a fuck about none of that other shit. I'll pretend to care about those other things because I need you as a football player.
But his behavior, but his behavior is not CTE-ish. It's more on the lines of bipolar, narcissistic. Those things they run together.
Right,
you get what I'm saying?
I think that personality, PPE, personality disorder too.
Right.
Like I grew up with a grandma who had OCD, like the real OCD. I hate when people be like, "Oh, I'm a clean freak, I'm OCD," and I'm like, "You have no
that real
fucking
shit
clue."
different, ain't it?
We had a way we had to bathe, and she watched us every day. We had a way that we had to take our clothes off and put our clothes in the drawer. The way we had to eat, the way we had to drink.
And she was dead serious.
Or she would beat the fuck out of you.
Dead serious.
You had to do it that way. Like my mom, like sometimes would mess with us when she'd come visit us, and she'd be like, "Watch this," and she'll move something, and my grandma would fucking notice it and lose her fucking mind when my mom left.
I went to school with a girl that every time she walked on her 12th step with her left foot, she had to like hit it twice.
Right. And my only issue is that when people like when you do something, right? It's almost like you said on the last podcast when you were talking about how people sometimes confuse a title with a person's character. Right. Like you can be a cop and all we see is cop. We don't see that you could be a racist cop or you could be all these things. So that's what I'm saying about the mental illness thing is that a lot of times we jumble everything that a person is and contribute it to that.
But I think it's not
always the case.
But I think it's a lot more common than we give it credit for. Like you said, the statistics were 1 in 4 were diagnosed, especially in the black community. We don't get diagnosed.
No, but
we just write people off. Oh, that's crazy ass so and so. That's just so and so. That boy, wow, that boy a killer. He whatever. And a lot of it be mental health issues.
Right. What's the name taught me not to say this though. That's why I never call anybody crazy because crazy is just another word for I don't understand you. You feel what I'm saying? So a lot of the times when you dig deeper and you try to understand things, you look at them from a different point of view. Like had I came in here day one and I just seen that shit, I'd probably speak on it a different way. Right. But I took some time to process it and think about it, and I just decided to not have anything to say about him because I don't know what the fuck he going through. You feel what I'm saying? Right. But what I do know though is that all of us, that's why I said at the end, I gave the statistics of how many people are diagnosed, because at the end of the day, bro, we all a little fucking sick out here because we're living in an unnatural climate, in an unnatural environment, and we're exposed to an unnatural amount of shit. Right. So we're all fucked up a little bit. I'm pretty sure you go through a lot of shit mentally that you don't recall going through when you were younger. Right. And you think that shit that just comes with being an adult. When you look around, your responsibilities ain't much more than what it was. Yeah. It's just the climate that we live in. Yeah. I've always,
or the environment of the situation. Yeah.
Right. I've always been somebody that I used to be suicidal, and I've always had mental health issues based on my environment that I grew up in. You feel what I'm saying? But I can't remember or recall that affecting me as much as it does because I wasn't exposed to so much then. Right. You feel me? Like I dealt with that shit.
And his early upbringing was really fucked up.
Right. And I think about the settings that I was in. 10, 15 years ago, to where it was a small group of us, and we did the same thing every day, and we're in these same places, and you feel me, it wasn't much to think about, or much to be exposed to, or much to compare yourself to.
Right.
You didn't see everybody else's life. You didn't have anything to make you feel like you were inferior or less than. You feel me? You just had what was in front of you and your homies. Just like if you I was raised in the projects, bro. I never struggled or suffered from that, because everybody around me had the same thing. We all was poor. So we didn't know we were fucking poor.
Right.
But if I had the internet to show me that everybody else is living like this, and we're living like this, now I feel like I'm lacking something, or I feel like I'm short of something. And that fucks with your mental.
Yeah.
And if you are exposed to that all the time, you know what I'm saying? Or you're exposed to people telling you what's good and what's bad, what's high and what's low, that shit'll fuck with you.
Right.
And it's just like we have like an extreme amount of exposure to that, and that shit is unnatural to us. It's not meant for us to be able to interact with fucking thousands of people at one time.
But that's unhealthy to us all.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Mental health aside, it's unhealthy.
It has us all a little sick, bro.
Right.
So it's just like if I have a cold and I go out in the cold, I'm gonna get more sick than I already am.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's like some of us were already sick, but the environment that we're in now is making us more sick.
Yeah.
It's fucking us up a little bit more, and the people who weren't sick are a little sick now. You feel me?
Yeah. Environment changes, just like the quarantine. They say people who had mental health were really, really struggling during quarantine. It was an unnatural environment for them. But my only point was, whether he has mental health or not, I just want to let other people know, because we rarely talk about this kind of shit, because you're sympathetic to people who go through mental health issues. Yes, we are sympathetic. Yes, there are people who love you, and they quite often feel criticized, and abandoned is a common word that they use. You get what I'm saying? And they are narcissistic, because if you criticize them in the slightest bit, they feel like you judging them completely, because you don't know what they go through. So facts, we understand that you have mental health issues. Antonio Brown, my ex, anybody that y'all have dealt with, but it's also not our jobs to sync with the shit.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Your mental health is unhealthy to you at times, and it can also drag the loved ones around you down.
Right.
So it might affect your mother, your brother, your sister, your relationships. So stop frowning at those people like they're abandoning you and they're leaving you and they don't understand you. Your behavior drags them down.
And in the same breath, those people that are feeling abandoned or do feel like they're leaving, they don't need to necessarily blame the other person necessarily, as far as like, you know, like let that be
part
you.
of their,
It's you know what I'm saying. That's just you. I'm just not gonna be able to like deal
Ride
with
that
you
out.
on
Yeah.
that type
Right.
of time.
It's just like anything else. You got to look out for yourself, though. So if somebody's looking like they want to crash, you don't have to crash with them, because you love them. You can get out the way. Yeah, but
You've been waiting to get back to that.
But my message was more so for people though who aren't in those realms, bro. It's just like it's a motherfucker that ain't homeless in the line at the fucking shelter, bro. This ain't your life. You feel me?
Right.
Like, stop trying to adopt that when it's convenient.
Yeah, some people always
some
jump
people
on
who
that.
do that,
Yeah,
and I feel like that's wild as fuck.
I don't think he jumped.
But there are
No, I'm
people
not
that
saying
are
that's
in
him.
denial too,
Yeah,
that
I'm
they
not.
aren't.
Yeah, I'm not. And what made me talk about that is because I do feel like bruh is really fucked up. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes, absolutely.
But then when I watch people talk about it, it's just like, once you claim that spectrum, bro, people are making an excuse for everything you do.
Yeah, but he hasn't claimed that.
I'm not talking about him.
It's just he been bucking so much.
I'm not talking.
People like
I'm not talking about him. He's clearly fucked up. Yeah. But I mean, there are people who will run to that because they know it gives you an excuse for everything you do. It's a safe space. It's just like anything else. Just like I feel like there was a social injustice movement. You feel me? And I feel like that got hijacked at some point.
Yeah, but humans love to be a part of something. Anything you start,
my point exactly.
You
feel me? And then it's just like when it's time to, it's like an insurance card. I'm gonna pull it out and I'm gonna use it when it's convenient to get me out of a jam.
Fact.
Yeah, and I just feel like that shit is wild, and it happens more often than not. You feel me? And now the people, and it has us looking at it. It has us. That's what makes people. That's what makes people look at people like Antonio Brown and be like, he all right. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah, like all y'all can't be sick. Right. Then we look over the people who are actually fucking sick.
Actually fucked up.
Yeah, so that's there was that. But
welcome to the Anxiety Issues Podcast. 20 minutes in on Antonio Brown and mental health issues. Man, I like when we get on the road though, so don't get me wrong. I enjoy it though. But thank y'all for tuning back in. I am Adam 12 Taylor here with my brother Boneface of Boneface Inc. and Tania Monroe.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And a return guest, Lena. Mm-hmm. Is Chanel the middle name? Mm-hmm. Okay, you look like a Chanel. I like Chanel. Can I call you Chanel? I'm going to go with Lena.
No, you can call me Chanel.
Okay, I'm gonna go Chanel. You just like a Chanel. That works for me. To lighten up the mood, I got y'all gotta be transparent though. Y'all know my question. I really be asking for myself, so I need other people's input on this, right? Just to lighten the mood up a little bit, right? What do y'all do when y'all meet somebody? And this is early. Like maybe you been talking for 3 or 4 weeks, right? Y'all comfortable. This your man, you know, this your girl or whatever, right? And y'all going y'all first trip together. Now y'all don't live together.
Okay.
Right? Y'all don't stay together, but y'all been at each other's spots and all that shit, right? But y'all don't live together. But y'all go on a trip. Now y'all in a hotel room or a suite or whatever, right? And then that first time where you got to go take a shit.
Okay, you can't ask me.
How y'all handle that? But see, girls,
I'm gonna do it.
You know how wild I am?
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
What do people do? I am. No, I'm tell you how wild I am.
Because this is a deep.
I sit on the sink while I'm in.
I met somebody, right?
I just want to talk. We can finish the conversation.
That's the first. That's first date. Like,
nah.
I feel like if we gonna stay in a room together,
right?
We cool enough that you're shitting. It's a human thing.
But y'all ain't even fucked yet.
But,
so you.
But maybe y'all did. But you know, it's early in the relationship, so everything. You trying to still keep your persona up.
I mean,
if he's just as crazy as me and he allows me to come in the bathroom while he's shitting, I'm gonna
first day, right?
Talk.
Yeah. You say first what?
First day. I ain't even met you in person. I had been talking on the phone for a while. I'm like, all right, bet I'm gonna pull up. I drive. I eat a gas station hot dog.
No.
I ain't ate nothing. Now, mind you, that's a no in general.
Yeah.
I had a gas station hot dog.
Yeah, they put them on the grill with their hands.
Yeah.
I'm serious though. They just grab them hot dogs out the back.
For sure. And they take them out, and you take them off with your hands. Yeah. But I was hungry, bro. I had to eat something. I'm like, fuck, bro. I got to eat something. So I eat the gas station hot dog. You feel me? I done put relish on this bitch and everything. Gas station relish, gas station ketchup.
You going by a first timer?
Man, listen, bro.
I
made a Chicago dog in Pensacola. So
that relish been in there for 2 weeks. The gas price was different when they put it in there.
So I pull up and I go in. Man, I go in tough. I'm like, damn, this motherfucker bad. So we talking, and I'm like, bro, can I use your bathroom? So I'm like, but I wait until that shit get to the edge. You feel me? When it get to the edge, you can go in there and push that shit out and fake a pee.
But you felt they come.
Oh, and you can flush the toilet real quick.
So what?
You can fake a pee.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
If it's on the edge,
it's
you can shit quick.
It's gotta be prairie dogging though. It's gotta be right there.
Yeah, you
can prairie dog.
That's what it's called.
But now I get that from women because y'all take them dainty shit. But you slim. I'm a big nigga. This don't apply to me.
Nah, it's a gas station hot dog, bro. This bitch coming right out. This bitch is not finna sit in there.
When a nigga 280 to take a shit.
Yeah, if you'd have had a chili dog, this ain't a chili dog. This is a regular gas station hot dog. This bitch coming out.
Well, if I eat a Frosty and it go wrong, I'm in there.
It's coming out though.
You gotta take all your clothes off.
So
foot fall asleep.
So I'm sitting there and I'm like, fuck, I gotta let this boo-boo dwell.
Right.
I gotta let it build up. I can't just go.
How was you even keeping your cool to just run game knowing you got a shit?
Bro, you feel me? I had to muster up the strength. You feel me? So I'm sitting there.
I'm letting. I had to see it through.
Yeah, man, I had to see it through. So I say, all right. I said, I got to piss. Can I use your bathroom? It was like, yeah. I'm like, bet. I'm finna go ahead and push this shit out real quick.
Boy, you are aggressive.
Man, I get in there and that motherfucking goddamn gas station hot dog start blurbling. I know she heard it. That bitch was loud. All that.
You hit the fan?
Man, it
cut the sink water on?
It wasn't loud enough. It was gas station hot dog, bro.
Well, if you could hear it through the sink water, boy, you was in
it was bad, bro. But if I'm pissing though, I can't go turn the water on real quick. I gotta fake a piss.
Shit.
So boom, I go in there and it boo boo then went from supposed to be 30 seconds to about 3-4 minutes.
Yeah, that's real.
I'm doodooing out of her.
Yeah,
I'm doodooing. Ain't no way you can pee for 3 minutes.
Not to her. You factually doodoo.
I wipe, go in there, wash my hands.
Yeah,
I come out, shame.
Yeah, absolutely. So what was we at?
She like, really, bro? First day?
Oh man.
I said, hey man, it is what it is. Man.
Hey, but listen, at least she broke the ice though.
Hey man,
that was dope though.
I had to go.
He had Crohn's. She'd have felt bad.
I couldn't hold it. I couldn't hold it, bro. There wasn't no way I was gonna be able to sit there and have a decent conversation for.
You was gonna be uncomfortable.
Man, it was bad, brother. Huh?
You just left?
No, I still did my thing. I lived life, and we live happily ever after. Shit.
Y'all read?
Huh?
Y'all fuck?
Yeah.
The first day?
Yeah.
So after you
the boo boo, I'm hard, bro.
No, you not hard. She's disgusting.
I'm hard, bro.
If you know a nigga came to your house and took a shit and you still give him some pussy, something wrong with you, brother.
Nah, ain't no.
Not the nigga.
No, but it's no less wild than what you ever had a girl you about to get some pussy. Hold on. You ever had a girl like right before y'all get fucked? Let me go pee. And then you think you finna get some head?
No, that's fine.
Oh no! Yeah. You bring that little pissy pussy back up in here, boy. You might as well go ahead
a
and
little salt water. I get it.
You ate the salt water?
Yeah, I'm committed.
I was committed.
Yeah, but I understand that. But listen, boo-boo was different.
But I don't give a fuck about no wet wipe. You still taste that pee.
Boo-boo is different. We ain't talking about pee-pee.
It's the pissy pussy.
We talking about doo-doo. That's fine.
Bring that pissy pussy back in here.
I ain't getting no head.
You say what?
I ain't getting no head.
It don't matter though. Listen, this is a girl.
You think the L different if you boo-boo first?
Yeah, no, it ain't even an L, bro. Like, listen, you know when you have sex, like shit be open. L hit places you moving though, right? I said it on the podcast. We all been in the situation when we invited a girl over and we macked on her. Maybe she didn't think she was gonna fuck, but she did.
Right.
So we want to hit her from the back doing our thing, but maybe she took a doodle about an hour ago.
Right.
You spread that booty and you get.
But my booty cheeks don't get spread though.
But you ain't got to though. I got a homegirl. She was telling the story about a nigga. She was like, the nigga was hitting her from the back, and she like to bend all the way over, so she put her head damn near between her legs, and she swear she could smell that nigga do.
Man, stop, man. My booty won't stink, man.
And he don't know
you
how
just
to
took a doodle, bro.
No, bro. I'm a fucking cereal wiper, bro.
Brother, you can't wipe butt enough.
Yeah, bro.
It's
no, wet wipes, just like the
she had wet wipes?
Yes, all women have wet wipes in their bathroom.
Not all women.
Most decent women have wet wipes.
Or everyone should get a portable bidet on their toilet.
No, we ain't getting no bidet. We didn't even know what the fuck that was until we were grown.
A bidet?
Yeah, I ain't never used one.
Depot? Oh my god!
You gonna let water squirt up your ass?
Nope.
I'm straight. Give me the wipes.
Well, I only knew it from a friend who was in the Muslim community. They have to clean before they pray.
Ain't no way.
I use wet wipes, but I'm not doing the bidet.
They had wet wipes, so that's
you said wet wipes because you light skinned. I thought that's what you said.
I didn't say that.
What you say?
But I did say, yeah, I definitely keep wipes.
Oh, okay. That was gonna be real funny to me if that's what you.
Nah, you gotta keep. Most decent women have wipes, bro. Flushable wipes. You gonna have it. So that saved the day, and it still made my my trip worth it. Yeah, it was wild. But that was wild to even do that though. Why would you eat a gas station hot dog?
That is wild. But when I go on these trips, like if I meet a girl and like we vibing and like it's early. Because I'm real about...
It's just immature that you get mad if somebody takes a shit.
It's not about being mad. Listen, I have a certain persona I like to keep up. Like, when I go out...
That you don't shit? I would think that's weird. And be like, sir, you are not detoxing your body.
Okay, see, if I'm on a trip, we done already been comfortable enough.
If I go on a trip,
that don't mean I took a shit around you because... Okay, where would I take a shit around you?
No, but I'm saying, okay, if we've been kicking it for... What'd you say?
You probably done been on FaceTime shitting on the phone with me?
No, I have not.
I
just met you. I just met you.
You said 3-4 weeks.
It usually take a woman a long time to shit before.
Because women don't shit every day. Women don't do it every day.
I ain't gonna lie. It's gonna take a minute.
So he's saying the same thing.
And y'all can do them little bird doodles. Like y'all come drop a little bit.
But I'm saying,
and
but like,
keep the rest for later.
Like you gonna wait until it's like that time to. I'm sorry. You feel me? But I'm gonna take a shit.
I'm going to shit.
But you do.
You ain't shitting around no new dude.
Nah.
I ain't gonna go to
a hotel around no new dude.
If it's the first date,
you ain't shitting. That's all he's saying.
He said, if you gotta go,
he said 3-4 weeks, and we taking a trip.
That mean we talking on the phone every day.
We doing everything. You feel me? I'm finna take a shit. Yeah, I'm gonna be courteous.
If I don't take a shit, nothing else is happening. Because my stomach gonna be fucked up.
Courtesy flush.
What if the trip just to Atlanta? You still gonna take a shit?
Absolutely.
Probably even more so in there. Yeah.
Taking a big shit.
But listen, when I go to a hotel, I go use the lobby bathroom. So I disappear for about an hour. I go to the lobby though. I can't do it in the room. It's a square room, so the odor is coming out. Like if you think your doodle odor don't come out, you insane.
Now, if we're like,
you look like you stink though, so you probably do need to go to the lobby.
Yeah, I'm a big guy.
You ain't got no regular.
So you remember Jurassic Park when they had to find that?
Bro, you know what? I'm gonna get you a little gift.
You can't. My stomach bad. My shit come out the water.
No, toilet potpourri shit. You spray
your toilet.
You'll figure that out
later. You'll run that back and be like, what that nigga
say? Before you
my shit come out the water. Yeah, all my shit don't be under the water.
You can change your diet too.
I'm just a large. But listen, y'all can talk that shit if you want to. Have you ever smelled a girl boo boo and it changed the way you look to her?
Absolutely.
Yes. Yeah. I don't want to smell your boo boo. I look at you as a beautiful, sexy, just be that. I don't want to smell your boo boo. That throw our whole relationship.
Just date a vegan then because it don't smell.
That's almost equivalent to your coochie having a little tart to it. If I smell that boo boo, that's right up there. The stank coochie is above right here. And smelling you boo boo is like right under there.
Well, speaking of that, we could transition into this too. Now that you said that though, because I know y'all gonna be like, how the fuck did he tie these two together though? But climate change.
Listen, was stank cooch to the climate change.
No, but listen to why I got that though. Just follow my brain sometimes, right?
It makes sense.
Cool. It does though, don't it? So listen, it was 75 degrees for Christmas. I don't know if y'all paid any attention.
No, yeah.
Man,
I just went live saying that this is hard.
Boy,
I don't know what that is.
Government that hit the thermostat.
Yeah.
HARP?
You ain't never heard of HARP?
Saying they control the
all
weather.
the stuff that you done looked
Oh,
up.
no,
Yeah, they
You
got
ain't never looked up HARP?
I never.
They got
Hurricanes, all types of everything.
They got a fire little thermostat for the world.
But listen, we made fun. I ain't gonna say we. I ignored climate change when I was in school. I just thought that was just something to do like in science class.
Right.
But now that I see it, like, bro, it's December. I know we live in Florida, so the climate is a little different. Of course, I understand geography and all that shit, right? But I've never seen a Christmas where you could go to the beach.
Yeah, that was
And
wild.
winter solstice was December 21st. It should have dropped down a little bit. But,
that was insane to me. Like, I had on a tank top and shorts.
In your winter
But that
time.
shouldn't be your first time.
But guess what?
No, that was my. I've had like Florida Christmases don't be snowy. You know what I mean?
But they don't be hot either.
Yeah, you
They
gotta.
don't be hot.
Yeah, but I was sweating on Christmas. I'm like, man, it's hot as fuck out here.
Yeah. I had on the
That was
sweatsuit, had to take it off.
Yeah, that was my first time being on Christmas. Like, bro, it's hot.
Yeah.
Right.
Not this weather good. Like, niggas, it's warm out here.
But y'all don't think that's weird that it was just like scalding hot and damn, 30
And that's
degrees.
what I was gonna get to.
I
like,
literally just said on
it's
live
cold as
today
shit.
that I was
That's
like,
why I said they got a
it
thermostat
was
on us,
just
bro.
so hot that my salon floors were sweating. It was that humid.
Right.
And within 7 hours,
Cold.
now that shit is frosted on
Boy,
the damn
we live in
floor.
So now, do you feel like right now is like the real world?
No, bro, we
No.
No, it's
they're
gonna be
just
back hot.
fucking us up.
It's gonna be back. It's just a cold front.
Yeah.
If you understand cold, it's gonna be back
They
hot.
threw in a little cold front to chill us the fuck out so we can shut the
Bro,
fuck
we
up.
live in the Truman Show. She just
We
talked
do.
about that earlier, bro. This shit is funny.
Certified.
Everything. And it's just like what's funny about humans is that we'll sit here and argue with each other about shit all day long, but we are all arguing facts that somebody told us. We don't have proof of anything that we believe in this life. Everything we argue is something that somebody
Like
told
your
us,
movie, bro.
and it's just all about who you trust, what told you, whoever, and they just heard it from somebody, and we all arguing as if it's facts when none of us have seen any fucking
Are y'all
thing.
trying to say something like controlling the weather?
Absolutely.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
yeah.
And you can call me as crazy
But
as
like
you would
what
like
you were
to.
saying, like,
but
that's
your
what brings
people
me
who
to
you
who
believe
said
in, with
there
your
was a right or
scientists and
wrong
things
way.
like that, who
Right.
give you facts.
You get what I'm saying?
It has been proven that HARP exists. That is a real organization. Look it up before you decide to have your opinion. Look up HARP, read on it, because I know you're going to.
That one Kodak, that one Kodak went to jail. Kodak said these people controlling the weather. 2 weeks later, that bitch was in prison. I swear to God. He said, usually he don't really say no political shit. Brother. He got on that fucking song with whose song that was? It was him with what's the chick name? Big Dreezy.
Oh, Dreezy.
Yeah, it was him and her. Fuck Trump song they had, and he started talking that political shit. 2 weeks later, my dog was in jail, man.
I'm not gonna let y'all do this to our show.
No, listen, dog.
We're not gonna have the show.
So do you believe there's satellites outside of the Earth that control our technology?
Yes.
Then you have to believe that anything else can be controlled as well.
I'm pretty sure maybe they could whip up a little rain here and there, like maybe it's a machine that could. Maybe there's a machine. Let me finish. Maybe that there's a machine that in a certain radius or area they can create a little weather. Possible. I agree with that.
I'm telling you one thing I learned in a class.
You gotta stop being such a fucking dinosaur, man.
Brother,
right.
But
you
listen,
are a fucking
y'all,
dinosaur.
but this
In
is
fact, they create hurricanes.
The audacity
to study
for y'all
them.
to talk at
That
me.
is an actual
The
fact.
audacity for y'all to talk at me as if this isn't a conspiratory theory that you have right now.
No, go look up HARP. That is a real organization.
I understand that HARP is a real organization.
Okay, and then look what they do, and then you come back to me later.
But global warming has been taught to you since the 70s and 80s from the carbon monoxide that is coming from our cars.
That's not a thing.
Yeah.
What's not a thing?
No,
global warming is
real. But what I'm saying,
100% real.
That's where the climate change is coming from. They didn't create sun in Florida.
Yes,
no, what we're saying is that they know how to manipulate that as well, bro.
Yes, but they're not doing this globally. This is happening globally. They have. I'm not talking about HARP. They literally have. Excuse me. Fires in Siberia, Turkey, Greece.
Listen, I'm a scientist. I completely believe in global warming.
You know science, but you're not working at NASA.
I don't have to work at NASA because that ain't where weather is controlled. I know what the fuck I'm talking about, though.
Where is it at?
NASA doesn't control the weather. That deals with the space.
I understand that. What I'm saying is I'm not shitting on your knowledge of science.
You are.
But your theory is a conspiracy.
It's not a theory.
The 75 degrees that happen on Christmas, you don't know if that has something to do with HAARP. The more logical...
No, what has something to do with HAARP is today. Global warming is what happened with Christmas.
So they created cold?
They create cold fronts to study weather. They create hurricanes to study hurricanes. They create tornadoes.
They can control all that shit, bro.
They made heat.
They can control all that shit.
You ain't gotta believe me, but you ain't gotta discredit
but
me.
That go, hold on, but Tania, that go back. Tania, that go back. Listen, they go right back. Listen, bro. They go right back. They go right back to what I was saying earlier about how we sit and we argue and debate with each other about things that we don't know if any of it is based in fact. So my point is this: all of it is conspiracy. Your side and our side.
No. Weather is not conspiracy.
No, listen to me.
How they make the weather is conspiracy.
Listen to me. No, listen to me. What I'm saying is this. My thing is this, right? Hold on.
The hole in the ozone is not a conspiracy.
Right, 12. But this is my point, though, bro.
Let's say also ain't controlled by NASA.
No, hold on.
I didn't say it was.
Hold on. Let me say
something. No, I said your weather machine.
Peep this though. This is all I'm saying. 12 is this, right? Have you seen the hole in the ozone?
No.
You never will.
My point is this. Not saying, hold on, listen to me. Not saying that it's there or not there.
I haven't seen it because they have graphics that can prove.
Right, bro. But
there's a hole in the ozone.
Right, but they got a motherfucking movie with dinosaurs in it for real too. And if you didn't know anything about CGI, you think dinosaurs were real. So my point is, bro, is that there are things in this world, bro, that we have no knowledge of, and there are things that they give us knowledge of that never fucking really exist.
You don't have to explain. I agree. I'm one of the people who don't believe we're the only people in the galaxy.
I don't either. I know that. I'm an alien.
But when sometimes
I've already told
you say you what?
I'm an alien.
You might be if you think the world's controlling Atlanta.
I believe
I am absolutely an alien.
What kind of alien are you?
I am a starseed.
Summer Walker.
I am a starseed.
You a Zorg board. What the fuck? You a Zorg board.
I am not a
Zorg board.
I come from a planet of water. I come from a planet of water, and that's why the tides.
What make you think there's water on another planet? Earth is probably the only planet with water. I would like to think that if there's another planet, this planet is functioning and moving in a different fashion than our planet.
I don't come from Pluto, but I come from one of the subsidiaries that's behind.
But here we go. I'm about to hit her with the same shit I hit you with, right? All of this shit that you believe in with astrology and all of these things are things that you got from books and things that people taught you. Right. My point that I made from hold on, let me finish. The point that I made from the beginning is that we're all using things that we got from other people to validate the shit that I'm saying. So what I'm saying is when you start talking about stars and astrology and all of that shit could be made up too. Guess what? If a motherfucker came and made Star Wars a religion and nobody knew any better, we would believe that shit.
Let me say one thing, though.
In 100 years, Star Wars could be a religion. Beyonce could be Jesus 100 years from now.
Have y'all ever, and I'm going to ask this because this has happened to me and I'll put this on my life.
Right.
Have you ever just been somewhere? I was like, the first time this happened to me, I was probably 7. I think I was 7. And like, you know how That's So Raven, where she'd be like, and she see shit. It don't be like that. But like, I'll have this, I called them ideas when I was little. I have these ideas of stuff.
Right.
I've seen myself in different lifetimes, and I've seen the soul that I'm with in different lifetimes. Like, it'd be like daydreams. I'm driving, and I'm seeing this shit in my head, and it's things that actually do happen. It'd be years later.
Listen. I can identify with that because I'm one of those people that feel like there are parallel universes, bro. I feel like there's a version of you that didn't come to the podcast today, and there's a version of you that did.
No, nigga, all my versions came here today. No, it's just me.
No, there's a version of you that didn't, motherfucker.
It may sound crazy to you, but imagine being 7 years old, and then when you turn 14,
because I feel like this. When you think about it, I think about it like this: like time is not a real thing.
It's not.
Right.
It's all an illusion.
It's not.
It is, bro. Time is something we made up.
Time ain't even real. You really need to chill. It's all in
here. Time is something, and it's hard to have.
Time is something that they put
It's hard to have a conversation like this because everybody is always going to approach a conversation like this based on their own knowledge and understanding.
I'm not that guy. The measurement of time is made up. Time is not made up. It is a thing. You live, you die. There has to be some time, right? You have to live and die.
There has to be.
We just call it time.
We used to just wake up and go to sleep until the Romans decided to make a clock.
Brother, I wasn't here before that. That's why I say the measurement of time is made up. Some niggas said, okay, we're going to go 24 hours, that's a day. We're going to judge by the rotation around the sun, whatever.
Right.
Whatever the fuck that shit means, right? Mm-hmm. So yes, that is man-made. But time itself is a thing. You are living in, we're going to be here for, let's say you don't have to call it hours or minutes or whatever the fuck you want to call it. But we're here for a period of something.
That we don't know. That's unrecognized of how long.
Fine,
bro.
But here's the thing, though. I'm not one of those.
Happening at the same
I'm not
time,
one of those black and white people. But I just find it funny that we can have an argument.
We can.
About a universe that none of us are in right now. You don't know if that's real. That's how you feel. Right?
Nope.
I do know we're here. I can see you.
I see you.
We're here.
Yeah, but that's
that mean?
But that's just say I feel like it's another universe. I can deal with that.
No, but and I do. They are.
All right.
And that's the version.
But don't argue with me when I say like I don't know.
But that's the version. That's the version of you that's here right now, bro. Everything happens at one time. That's why I say if there's a parallel. There's another version of you somewhere doing something else right now.
Arguing with some other niggas who believe the same shit.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm wrong in both universes.
Exactly. You're wrong in both universes.
We taking selfies and you're like, dog, I should have listened to your ass. And I'm like, I know. Bro.
I'm not doing this. I hate y'all.
Yeah,
the reason
bro.
why
everything is happening at the same time, bro.
I don't know how we drift into these conversations, but
we here now,
goddamn.
Right. You just think I'm for shits and giggles.
I just don't like climate change because for a nigga my size, I enjoy the cold. I miss the winter.
I hate it.
I got specific, but y'all ladies are always cold, right? You a slimmer gentleman, you probably cold too. You probably take some of the blanket when y'all.
I was not this cold when I was fat.
Stop it, man.
You don't take the blanket? I know your legs get cold.
This man said you probably take some of the blanket when y'all
do a little tug of war for the blanket when you be next place and y'all don't. You know what I'm saying? That's why y'all.
So you completely out the blanket.
What? I don't even want that bitch on me. If it touch me, man, get that hot shit off me. Man, I don't even want that bitch on me, dog.
You sweat for nothing though. He sweat for nothing though.
Yeah, but I'm cool now. Look,
he sweat for nothing. You can watch a motherfucker on the marathon and start sweating.
This is why a person my size loves the winter. You ever seen like the movie where they go out and the day go well and then they come in the door kissing? As soon as they put the lock in the door, they kissing at the motherfucking door and all that shit. They just throw her on the counter, rip the panties off and all that.
That's like such the coolest thing I've
ever
seen.
It is though, but see, I can't do that in the summer though.
All the shit over.
I can't do that in the summer because them nuts be hot.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that makes
sense. I'm mad you frown. Don't frown at me like that.
See, I didn't frown. I was just.
That's why I like the fall.
First of all, I just recognized you had a juicy juice. Where the fuck did that come from?
But I called out
on the hood. She already brought it.
I said that bitch scream food stamps.
Yeah, man.
That bitch scream. That's the book of food stamps. You can't even buy that bitch with regular stamps.
That's an original. That bitch in the plastic barrel.
Yeah, exactly. Right. And that bitch say hug life.
You are not a child. You are not you are grown up.
How you gonna open that bitch? You gonna pop it with the front teeth?
Facts.
Oh, you
that's
hard.
it. That's exactly how she gonna eat. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so I can't come in the house and do that whole, and I be wanting to do that sometimes. But in the winter time,
it's on and popping.
I could do that because I don't sweat. Like talking about now. Listen, I take showers before sex every time myself, but like in the winter I don't sweat. But I be throwing the mood off sometimes. Like I done had girlfriends be like, "Why you don't take a shower?" You be throwing the mood off sometimes. Like, bitch, I'm gonna take a shower. That's just me. Maybe y'all don't sweat like that. Y'all don't have to. Man. But I will say this though. Just because you don't sweat all the time, don't mean you shouldn't shower before sex.
Correct.
Like, I done been down on some girlfriends and I could tell they probably lost their debit card at Target today. Like, yeah, like a little frustration pussy. Like, it ain't sweaty, but like, you probably couldn't find your keys this morning.
That was a frustration pussy.
You ain't never tasted frustration on no pussy? Like you ain't sweat today, but like you had like a brief moment in time with something.
You off.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like you couldn't find your ID.
You said pissed pussy, not pissy pussy.
Right.
Pissed off pussy.
Exactly. You know what's crazy to me? I be watching YouTube now, just looking at different types of videos or whatever. And it's this one girl that I found on there. I don't know how she got popular. I think she used to be on like one of those Teen Mom shows. And she literally has millions of followers on YouTube for hygiene. Like it's called Get Ready With Me D appointments. And she shows women how to properly clean their vagina before going to have sex.
If somebody got to show you how to properly clean your vagina,
it's like the most normal video when she's making it. She's just like, okay, y'all, this is the soap I'm using. Like she tells you all that. She should
have more followers than that.
No, she has a lot. But I'm saying like when I seen it, I was just like, it actually made me sad that there's a lot of women whose moms didn't.
It makes me sad too because if somebody got to teach you how to clean
your vagina.
Let's not do that though. Like vagina,
we gonna do that.
Plus, it's complicated.
Man,
no, they're not. They're self-cleaning, and all you gotta do is use your hands and water. Really,
wash your ass.
They might be self-cleansing of bacteria, but them bitches don't clean themselves.
You're not even supposed to put soap in your vagina. You're supposed to use something that has boric acid in it, and you're supposed to keep your pH balanced.
She right, bro.
You don't have a vagina. You cannot tell me that you're supposed to put soap in
I'm not. You're probably exactly right.
A gynecologist will slap the shit out of you if you say you use soap.
She gonna have to slap my girl. I don't want that medieval pussy. You taste like you fucking.
No, see that's the problem. That's the problem. That's the fucking problem. If it's medieval tasting, that means it's metally. That means her pH is off.
That pussy tastes like my lady.
My lad.
No, but that was sad to me that there's so many people who still douche or some shit. Like there's people who still put things in there that don't.
I remember I got the lesson of my life when I told a motherfucker they needed to go douche.
She went the fuck off, didn't it?
Went off on me. You ain't supposed to put that shit in your pussy. I'm like, you need to put something in that motherfucker.
Like, well, my bad, but don't get mad at me for trying to come up with a plan. You said it's spicy.
That be spicy, boy.
I ain't never had no.
You need to do something.
Listen, ladies, if you want to put something in there and you gotta buy one of those, empty the shit out and just squirt water in there. There you go.
Pico de Gallo, man.
But boric acid suppositories will help you. And again, your pH. Boric acid will help you.
You ever hit some stank coochie and kept going?
Of course, I'm committed.
That's disgusting.
All men have.
Don't do that.
You can't quit in the middle.
Don't
when you was young, like now at my age now,
when I was in your head when you kept going though, like you ain't never coming back.
You wasn't holding your nose up in the air?
Do you switch positions?
Well, no, I kept it out. Like I close your cheeks. I just squeeze them together.
So that's what I'm saying. You make sure that it's one position.
Yeah, like I just. You know what I mean? That help. Try it next time if it happens.
No,
bro. The coochie I smelled, you couldn't do it.
It helped a little bit. Soft. You went soft?
I went soft. I had to fake a nut.
Oh, man. I've never been in a raw.
I'm done.
I ain't never been in a raw stank coochie.
Let me get out of here.
I would be hurt, though. If you hit some, I've been in stank coochie, but I always had a rub on. But if I'm in some raw coochie, if I'm raw in some stank coochie, no, never. But I know it's happening.
That's wild.
That is wild. I know some niggas have
I want to throw up right now.
You gotta get up and go to Fairfield.
How the fuck they don't know that?
Listen, when you get up out, if you hit some stank coochie raw, you might well get up out of it, go to Fairfield and sign that motherfucking clipboard and tell them to get you right, because you're gonna need everything they got in there.
Got that wheat bread.
No, I think a lot lot of girls smell because they
herbs
use
and
soap,
cheese,
and soap throws them off, and then they don't know that.
I don't
think even say that. Some girls just don't keep up with themselves, and that's just as simple as that.
The diet is really
eating hot Cheetos.
I agree with that too.
Sprites and shit. But then you feel like you can skip a bath if you don't eat like that. You gotta bathe 2-3 times a day, baby.
Do y'all know that vagina be on a nigga like 3-4 days later? Do you know that after we sleep with y'all, we'll go pee? Like, let's say we sleep with y'all on Monday. We'll go pee on Wednesday and I can smell you still. Mm-hmm. Did y'all know that?
Yeah, especially if you're raw.
Yeah.
And you definitely.
I can smell you like
that. That means that you don't smell like anything. You don't smell like anything.
No, even if it ain't nothing stank, like I could just smell you. Like even if I go to the bathroom.
Your pheromones.
Even if I bathe, I can still smell you.
You can't wipe it off.
Yeah, you can't wipe it off.
Like if you go wipe off after, that shit still on you for 2-3 days. That's why motherfuckers avoid their old ladies after they've been fucking off, because you could smell that shit.
Let me smell your dick.
Right.
That's where they come from.
Yeah, and we ain't even worried about you smelling the soap. We wiped it off. We just know that vagina gonna bust through that soap.
I'm gonna put a boric acid suppository on my shit now. She done gave the game up and don't even know it.
You gonna burn your dick off.
Facts.
Because you don't even know what that is.
But I'm gonna
be put the battery ass.
But I'm
gonna
be safe though. I ain't gonna be caught for cheating. What's wrong with your dick? I don't know. Shit. But I ain't been out cheating. That's all I know, baby.
Just get you some honey pot and wash your stuff in there.
Yeah, whatever.
Your shit passed you half the hell and fell off of it. You put the wrong shit on it.
Oh man, I don't mind sitting in the ER.
Honey pot?
Yeah.
I use the sensitive, so I don't. But I ordered some.
I've never had no issue with that.
Y'all ain't never had no dude tell y'all was stink?
Hell no. I feel like my mom.
But you know what? You know what's wild about that, bro? Both of y'all done had stank coochie at some point in time, and nobody just told you. Just like everybody at this table, breath has stank at one point.
I was just about to say.
You said yes too easy, so explain this to me.
The only time that you should,
I'm just being
when your cycle is on, of course you smell the earthiness
coming off of it. That's what I was saying.
But that's when you're supposed to know how to keep that. It's earthy.
I ain't never smelled no earth.
A period smells like earth. It smells like
I've been on earth a long time. Maybe in my other universe, That bitch smell like earth in the other universe.
Do you know what I mean by earth?
Yeah, I've been here.
I mean, what do I mean by earth?
Grass outside.
No,
wind.
that's not what the fuck I mean by earth.
That's earth. What is soil? It smell like soil?
Yeah, it smell. No, like it's metally. It has a metally smell. It's blood. It
copper,
has a It smells like that.
Yeah, it smell like penny.
Something similar to that. I mean, but your doctor will tell you
pocket
that.
change.
Yeah, but I've never smelled that and be like, ooh, earthy.
But no, I ain't never. I'm sorry. I don't know. I ain't never had no moments like that.
I know.
Because
I had a bad day.
I always check
listen to me, Chanel.
Let me tell you, I'm gonna give you some game though, cause you fuck with hood niggas, right? Sometimes it's your
my
hood
baby
nigga.
daddy. Well, like whenever I lived with him before, I know, like you feel me. He done said something before,
Yeah,
but once again, it was during that time.
But now sometimes, but I'm gonna take it off you though. Listen though, sometimes your nigga give you bad pussy though. Nigga be out fucking other bitches and fuck your pH up.
Yeah, that's the whole other conversation.
So if all of a sudden, right? So if all of a sudden you,
9 times out of 10, you can know like
for sure.
Right. So if all of a sudden you a little fluffy, it's just because your nigga.
Let's not do that though, because that is the case sometimes.
But a lot of times we be bugging though, and we bring them
right. No, but when you're pregnant, it's a little different.
Sometimes
a little weird.
Yeah, that's another. Yeah.
Sometimes they just spicy, bro.
But you would know your girl to have spicy days. But if you got a girl who don't normally have no spice, and then all of a sudden it's.
Yeah,
but I have had that happen though, to where I wasn't fucking off, and it was just you spicy. Mm-hmm. You feel me?
She could have just
but I'm saying, bro, it's normal. It's normal for a woman's pH. Listen, it's normal for a woman's pH to fluctuate, bro. No matter what's going on, she can eat the wrong thing.
9 times out of 10, it's gonna get thrown off once they step out.
That's why I said both of y'all have had some stank coochie before, and nobody just didn't tell y'all because it was just like, all right, let's ride out.
I was with somebody for 10 years who would have said, "Hey, motherfucker, go."
Tania, that coochie was funky at some point.
When I was pregnant, shit gets weird, but no, you can always smell yourself.
But you gotta understand this is different.
That's what I'm saying.
But we gotta classify.
We just handle situations before.
No, I ain't never had no fishy
valve smell. That's what I was gonna say. We gotta classify.
I had a coochie smell because a coochie smell like.
With a girl who had that that water clean smell,
and then it smelled like coochie one day.
And then sometimes you get a little fresh.
Right.
Yes.
I agree with that. You said earthy?
Yeah. Sometimes a little,
But no, normally it should have a water smell, but occasionally
like
if you're a
Chuck E.
woman,
Cheese corn. You know how they smell?
You pregnant.
I know exactly how they smell. I smell my smells when I'm through.
That's like the reason why men think pregnant coochie is so good is because you know how many fluids are coming out of you during the day? That's why they test them for beta strep.
Next time I get a girlfriend and her pussy smell, I'll be like, man, why you broke all that chains today? Why you broke that dollar?
Like, what?
You broke that dollar today?
Why you listen to that stupid?
Let me get some change.
Yeah, on some tickets, motherfucker. We cash these coins in for some tickets.
I'm just always was weird when I was little. I wanted to be a scientist, so I always was trying to figure out smells and what these are, what periodic table element these go with, and like you gotta understand, my passwords are fucking formulas.
Don't worry about it. I just gotta go pee. Y'all can hold it down, or we can edit.
Oh.
Yeah, sometimes it ain't that deep though. That coochie just be spicy. It ain't got nothing to do with no charts or no earth or nothing. It's just like you need to wash your ass.
No, actually, when women are tangy, they need magnesium. When they're spicy, they need zinc.
Or you need the bays.
That too. But if it don't go away, that's what they need.
You need the bays.
Have them have their minerals tested. I bet you they missing zinc
and
magnesium.
After you take a bath, you can go get your minerals tested. But wash your ass first.
Yes, you should always wash your ass. You should wash your ass in the morning and at night. That's what you should do.
Watch your diet and wash your ass.
Yes, that's for sure.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. That's 100%.
What your dude say when he told you that thing was spice? How he broke it down to you? Because it's hard to tell a woman she ain't right.
I don't know, because me and my baby daddy, we kept clearly...
Y'all just talk.
You look like a nigga just tell you anything.
I was about to say,
we
gonna keep it a brick with each other when it comes to certain shit. Like,
baby, that thing is spicy. You don't smell that? That was my line. You don't smell that?
Tell that girl you don't smell that.
My friend said, like,
yeah, but I say it in a friendly fashion.
You ain't that cold.
Dead ass. Like, damn, you don't smell that? That shit, like, you don't smell that? Smell kind of funny. Yeah, like, yeah. I'm like, that ain't dick. Yeah, that ain't dick to smell like that. No, it ain't me.
I done had my girl that had some bad smelling pussy, but I ain't know it was her. So I'm talking about it real aggressively, but I don't realize it was her. But her silence made me realize it was her.
Yeah, she knew it was her.
I was like, damn, what the fuck is that? Like, baby, you smell that? I'm calling her like, baby.
Yeah.
She uncomfortable.
But I don't know. I really don't know it's her. I'm like, damn, babe, what
pussy
the
got
fuck?
dead ratty.
Yeah, I'm extra too, though. I'm animated. You know, I'm like, babe, what the fuck? But I realized when she ain't helping me find the smell, like, and when it hit me, I was like,
no, listen, y'all ain't seen that documentary on that lady. She from the UK. It's a white lady, and she has this I can't name the disorder. We're gonna have to look it up, whatever. But she smells like fish out of her pores, not her vagina.
Yeah.
She had to end up. It's mineral deficiency. That's why I was saying, like, a lot of times your smells are based on minerals your body don't.
Oh, yeah, it's a fact. It's your diet.
Like, and so a lot of women who get that tangy, like it smell like you've been in the club shaking your ass smell, but it ain't stank for real, kind of like a musky tangy.
It's frustration. Yeah, I told you like you lost your debit card today.
It is a loss of magnesium, and doctors do not do a full panel. But if they did a full panel and you change the magnesium, the shit goes away in 2-3 days.
All I'm saying is that some people have really been in the club shaking that ass all night.
Now that too.
He just want people to bathe.
He wants you to bathe.
Babe.
That's it.
No, I'm saying y'all gotta see this documentary though.
But
This girl smelled like fish all day since she was like 4 years old. Her parents were like, they couldn't figure out what was stinking their house.
But that'd be
awful disease, bro. Like I'd be like, why, God?
And it's
like,
worse.
Out of all the stuff,
there's some fucked up diseases in this world.
It's worse that she was in the UK because my dumb ass told me, like, damn, I want some fish and chips. Like, why they saying it? Because I'm thinking, like, it's the UK.
Yeah, you is wild.
But no, the parents was like, the little girl was a little girl, and they realized she smelled.
Hey, baby, you just thinking.
Cause you may be a funky ass little girl, bro.
I blame my mama's vagina.
4 years old.
It's your fault. I came out this motherfucker.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
There's some fucked up diseases in the world, bro.
I got a question. I don't want to make this whole thing about vagina smell, but do y'all attitude change that week y'all vagina stink?
First of all,
I need you. You can't have that same swag though that week.
No, let me tell you, mine changes.
You can't have that swag that week.
No, so mine don't change when it's on.
Yes.
When it's on, I just
can I cook? You hungry?
No, I just like space when it's on. But the week before is when I know something's wrong. Because stuff that don't bother me actually hurts my fucking feelings.
Yeah, but damn your period. I want to know when that pussy taint, do you tone your attitude down? Do your swag come down a little bit?
I be soft. I don't have an attitude during that month.
Okay, the audacity for you to have an attitude.
Exactly. You smell like that.
Right.
It be like I be ready to ghost motherfuckers. I'm talking about, oh, you know what? That's cool. If I'm getting on your nerves, I'm just not gonna bother you. Like I will tell the person I'm not gonna bother them to death during that week because I don't want to bother.
I need you to tone it down. Both your lips can't be foul. Both your mouths can't be out of order. I need you to tone one of them down. When this one ain't right, keep this one closed. When this one fire, run your mouth. We will deal. One mouth at a time. Agreed? Agreed. Okay.
So both mouths can't be ranked.
No, not man said ranked.
Rank, that's what Jamaican.
I heard that
that's
shit.
That's her thing, you know, ranking. I tell my kids that all the time.
I heard a Mexican dope dealer say rank the last time I heard that shit. That's hilarious. So, man, I want to shout out to the justice system, which I don't normally shout out. Man, they did my dog Dr. Dre right though, man. You know he's fully divorced now, right? So he got an estimated net worth of $820 million.
That's a lot of dollars, bro.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of money, bro.
Just for somebody to put a price tag on you, not even what
when you get that kind of money, bro, you ain't supposed to die. You supposed to stay alive a long time.
They probably don't. They just come back and somebody
take your
won't know.
consciousness and put it in something else.
Yeah, so Steve Jobs probably ain't dead.
How much they
Hell nah, he ain't dead. That motherfucker around here, 17-year-old black boy, athletic.
He's that man off that damn movie.
He the machine. He the welder now. He the cold front that came down. They put him in the machine. My theory is just as possible as yours.
It is. I ain't even arguing with you. For real.
Oh man. So they gave his wife $100 million. That's dope. I could live with that. Like, not from my vantage point, but if I had 820 and my wife wanted a divorce and I had to give her $100 million, I could live with it. I can't live with the half shit. I don't give a fuck how much money I got left. I'm not paying you half. You can kiss my ass. I don't give a fuck what you did.
Yeah.
You don't even know how to make beats.
Yeah, right. I don't give a fuck what you did. So he kept all his Apple stock. He kept all of his masters with his music. He kept all of the properties. I think he ended up with 2 in Malibu, 1 in Calabasas, 4 in L.A., and 1 in LA is worth $100 million.
Man, this man is stupid rich, bro.
Yeah. He got $100 million estate in LA, so that's really more of an investment. He probably don't live there. That's just like a new way to put your money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's like investment. A bank. Yeah, it's like a bank for him. Like keep $100 million here in this property. And she got to pay her own lawyer fees, which has racked up to millions, and I don't have to cover that. Man, that nigga hit a lick.
Yeah, he did, and he beat her ass. So you know. He really got off good.
That's beside the point. Yeah, I feel you. Don't do that.
And she hit a lick too.
She did because she ain't had nothing.
Right. It's a lot of people that take some ass whoopings for $100 million.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, they both got off
taking ass whoopings for free and still
exactly.
let them
still let them nigga. Exactly.
So,
you ain't even getting your rent paid getting the ass whooping.
Facts.
I think it's a good deal because I was thinking she was gonna not get nothing.
But I feel like she's not happy. I'm not in her mind.
She not, but it's
I feel like that's not good enough.
Come on now, beggars can't be choosers. I'm sorry. You was with him that long, but like you said, it's not like she actually made the beats. It would be different if it was like they had a business where she was like the marketer and she brought in customers or some shit.
Right.
Dr. Dre was making all them beats before her, so
yeah, she
may have helped his mental here and there, but obviously not.
She ain't happy because he ain't hurt. That's what he's saying. Basically.
But it's hard to hurt a nigga with 820.
Right, but I'm saying if you can get half of it, you can hurt him.
Yeah,
but she ain't that's what I'm saying. He ain't hurt, so she ain't happy.
Right.
Who filed for the
And you know what? I didn't like.
I'm sure she did.
Yeah,
she benefited
I don't like
from
in the story like how they. Because I remember somebody. Misha Lay was complaining about when they did the movie or whatever. How it made it seem like she kind of like saved Dre and like he wasn't really one of the ones that needed saving. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean she saved him?
It was just like this is the girl that made me want to change and
be who I am.
I remember it was just like the way she was in the movie. I could see where she probably is now thinking like, I helped you become this greater, more.
I will say
That's
this
probably
though.
why she trying to say she mad or whatever.
I will say this, even though she didn't make no fucking beats, I will say this though, bro, is that the times that I was in a relationship with a good woman, it made me a better man. It made me function a different way.
What she think.
And I think being in a relationship a lot of the time saved my life, and it's the reason why I'm still here. So I will give credit to that.
But I think $100 million is good for that.
That is plenty good for
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
Yeah,
it's
you don't deserve half my money for that.
I don't think she didn't deserve
but she
nothing.
deserves
but I
something.
think $100 million is,
$100 million is plenty.
But
my thing is, if she would have got $2 million, that would have been plenty. Like, fuck, like, you're a millionaire after this. Like, at the end of the day, you're a millionaire.
Her lifestyle's probably got to change.
I don't get this accustomed to lifestyle shit. Here's the thing.
That shit wild to me.
If you're done with me, you should be done with the shit that I provide. Right. When I'm done with somebody, I don't want none of your shit.
But you know where that comes from?
But that's audacity to be done with me, but you want the shit that I provide.
Yeah, that's wild.
No, but that goes with the...
No.
I was there and like this long, like I've done... like adapted to this and I done helped you.
No, I recently looked this up.
You didn't help me keep this going?
Well, I'm saying that's how she's gonna feel.
No,
as far as
you know what's wild? It's like being a corner man that's fucking cheering you on, and I go do the fights and I go do the training, and you want money. But
that's more conducive to helping me out. Right, I need a good corner man.
Right, but you know what your boy said from the Carmichael show. He said that what's wild is that he had an auntie that used to always tell him that I know you're gonna make it. I know you're gonna be famous. Like you the one, right? And he was just like, once he finally made it and he finally got famous, she felt like he owed her for saying that you were going to be the one and you're going to be famous.
I always told you that.
Yeah, and he's like, nigga, like, I don't owe you for that. Like, I'm going to look out for you, auntie, but don't feel like I owe you but when I went and did the work, like, you wouldn't, like, motherfucker, you saw something good in me. Just like we can look at Cope. Yeah. We know Copeland going to the NFL. Right. It's easy to be somebody to say, hey, bro, keep going. Yeah. Hey, bro, you doing your thing, jit. You feel me? And then when he make it, you like, bro, I was in your corner the whole time. Look out for me.
Remember when I told
you? No, bitch,
Yeah.
I seen you as an investment. I seen the potential in you that you already saw in yourself.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? I can understand if I caught you at 4 or 5 years old.
Even then, though, I don't owe you nothing for being good at what I do.
No, I don't.
So that accustomed to lifestyle thing is real. It comes from when, back in the day, when women did not work at all and they were married, the men could not just leave them with nothing. And that's what a lot of times would happen. And then these women would not know how to, they have never worked, didn't have educations. And just like y'all say,
I can agree with that.
They haven't changed laws, they ain't changed that shit for real either. Right. So the whole idea of the country is still based on when men actually were the providers only and they had to give women alimony till they got another man to take care of them.
Right.
Then that man would be the responsibility and you wouldn't be due anymore. However, in that situation, I mean, she probably is taking care of him too. Like he's fully taking care of her, so she probably needs something.
Listen, as a person who I understand more than the average man, how
I mean, you want me to be a wife that don't work and shit? I ain't gonna have no money when we break up. What the fuck I'm gonna do? You gotta give me some.
I was tip for decoration.
I was just
I understand more so than most men of what a stay-at-home mother is because I have full custody of my daughter, right? So I understand the importance of if you got a woman, and this is, I'll just get this message out too. Fellas, if you have a woman who was going to the school meetings, who was tutoring your kid, who was making sure they got food on the table in the afternoons, who was getting them dressed for school, doing hair, who was nurturing them, like if you come home from work and everybody's settled in the house and the kids, bro, that is a full-time job.
Absolutely.
I understand that wholeheartedly because when I got custody of my kid, it was like, okay, here we go.
You a whole different respect as being a full-time parent.
I always hear from people that they don't understand when a woman be like, I just need a break. And then they be like, you always go out with your girls here and there, or you go do this here and there, or you go to work. What you mean you need a break? And I'm like,
nah, that shit is right.
Yeah,
so if you doing
mentally.
Right, you never clock out.
You don't though.
I told my 2-year-old the other day, I said, stop saying mommy, right? This motherfucker's so smart. She said, what you want me to say, Tania? Like, either way, I'm finna call you. Right. Later that day, she came and said, Tania.
Fellas,
like,
if you got a woman who raised your kids right and is an attentive mother, that shit is definitely a full-time job. Shout out to my mom for helping me out. I could not do this shit by myself. Thank you, mama, for
That's why I make it my business. I make it my business to never, ever, ever tell my kids, mom, no.
Right.
To nothing.
That shit's rough, bro.
To nothing.
Because it allows you to become who you are too in a certain way.
I wouldn't be able to do what the fuck I do, bro, without them, bro. I've had my kids for 2 weeks in a stretch and been like, bro.
It helps your kids be
like
able to
how
raised even better too.
It gives you a whole different respect for women,
bro. Because
the
environment cool, calm, you feel me?
Yeah.
Shoot.
Yeah, no, a good mother is, listen.
Man, that shit is
take it from me.
Priceless.
God. Yeah.
Priceless.
So I do
it's less of a headache too.
Priceless.
Facts.
I got 2 of them, and I thank God for it.
If you got a good baby man, you need to thank your stars, brother.
Like, and if you have a kid's mom, what's even more dope is to have a kid's mom that makes sure that like you're recognized and you're included.
Yeah,
you feel me? Like
yeah.
I got my kid's mom are the type of moms, bro. Thank God. And for fellas, if you want to have a dope relationship with your kid's mom, keep your dick out of them. That's the first step. Keep your dick out of them and get to a space to where you can co-parent and there's no emotional shit between the two of you. That's what's getting in the way of y'all being great parents.
I'm mad at the dick I used to put in her. If I could take that dick out, I would.
So when I got to a space, bro, to where I stopped doing that, bro, and we were able to co-parent, bro, it became the most beautiful thing ever, bro. Yeah. And I have the type of kids, moms that will do shit like, hey, you talk to your daddy today? Call your daddy. That's priceless, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Or when you do something and they say, hey, make sure you call and say tell your daddy thank you. Because so often, bro, in situations where you are co-parenting and you do something, the mom will take credit for everything you do, and later that kid will resent you for doing nothing when she can't stand when you did everything.
You gotta, and that's just what they saw.
You feel me? Right. So if you got a kid's mom that's like active, bro, and making sure that you're active and making sure that you're included, bro, that is a beautiful thing. Be thankful for that, bro, because there's some people out here struggling with their kids' moms or their kids' fathers.
Yeah, the bitter baby mama is the worst shit of all time. It's retarded.
You got to make sure they happy so you can be happy, which is fucking wild.
Fuck them. I don't got to make sure you do nothing. The shit, my baby man, I'm up, so I can't complain. I'm winning my situation, but that shit is terrible. But I will say, given after all the credit we just gave women here, might have tear down, right? Being a nanny is a job. You do know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's a scale of what taking care of kids is supposed to be paid, right? I don't owe you $100 million.
Nannies don't get paid.
As much as I thank you for doing what you did, I appreciated it. Probably couldn't have done it without you. I don't owe you $100 million.
It's not even a problem that you couldn't do it without me because this is our child.
Right.
But in the same breath, it's way deeper than that.
Yeah, but and you gotta think, $100 million is out of his you already said it. Out of his $862, $100 million is nothing for her to be able to have some form of a life until she find. Because do we know if she has a career?
And to be fair, no one knows. I think this is why they give that amount of money. No one knows how successful this man would have been had that woman had not been had his son.
That's a lick. He hit a lick. So that $100 million.
That's plenty.
That's
plenty good. So they both win. Yeah. But my thing is like, if we're gonna like, it's a theory. Like, damn, where would you be without this woman?
Yeah,
we don't fucking know. So I'm not gonna give her.
I'll only be at $400 million without you.
Right. So I'm not gonna give her half of your fucking money because we don't know. You feel me?
But you know, think about it. It's like. On one token, you want this, submissive woman who's okay with the man leading and making more money. And on the same token, she's going to say that in court when y'all break up.
But no, I'm fine with that.
And you was okay with that,
No, I'm also fine. I also understand that I don't owe you $100 million. If Dr. Dre's happy right now.
Well, they did a numbers thing.
No, absolutely.
Probably.
Right. Dr. Dre's happy right now. He's good. Like Jeff Bezos, the billion, he paid his wife for chump change. He's happy right now. I'm just saying I wouldn't want to pay you $100 million, even if I was worth $1 billion. I don't owe you $100 million though. You get this $20 million, maybe. I'm not gonna send you to the hood or like back to the projects or nothing like that. But what can't you? $20 million ain't enough? You need more money than that?
Yeah, because she was used to a motherfucker being with her that had 862.
Yeah, because you was used to me. I'm out of here. What if I'm used to that pussy? Can I come back and get a little bit?
But it's probably not even just her, but they probably also took in the same breath like the kids, their finances,
their kids grown,
and how
though.
you want.
Their kids grown. They girl adults. They our age.
That's just.
They felt like that was what she needed, and that's what she was used to.
But can I come back and get what I'm used to? I'm used to hitting you sometimes. Like, we have bad days, but every now and then we cool and we fuck. Can I come just...
No.
Absolutely
What
not.
about on the bad week? Can I get the taint pussy week?
That's called... I ain't gonna even get into that.
What's it called?
Can I get the taint pussy week?
I mean, can I put that in the divorce papers? I'm accustomed to this lifestyle. I don't think you understand what I'm saying.
Sir, you ruined this lifestyle by beating my motherfucking ass. And that is why we are breaking up.
You're going too deep. None of us are there
because it is your fault now.
We don't know that.
No, I'm saying he's talking like this is probably what she's thinking. Because she's saying, I'm filing the divorce. So in her mind, sir, you lost all rights to me because of whatever I'm filing this divorce for.
True. And you should lose all rights to my money.
And because you did it, I deserve this. That's how she feel probably. I bet you the divorce was because of some irreconcilable
emotional distress. So
what the fuck?
But sometimes though you'll have a woman with a man, not their case, but you'll have a woman that's just actually tired of this man.
Tiger Woods' wife.
Right.
She got 100 million. He ain't whoop up.
I'm tired of this man, and I just want to fucking leave because I'm ready to leave and get the bag and do something different.
A whole bunch.
But yeah, he cheated on her. I don't owe you 100 million because I decided to do something with my dick. It's my dick.
No, it's not. When you're married, it's called infidelity.
No, it's always my dick.
It's always my dick.
Okay, so
we're married and you tell me no in bed. Can I take it because it's our pussy?
No. But when you get married, you do get married to not have sex with other people is what I meant. I didn't mean physically, no, because you're right. It's yours. It's not mine.
Oh, now it's mine.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So
I'm saying that's like Fantasia got sued, but remember, and she had to pay because the man was married and cheated. In some states, you can get faulted.
If I'm going to cheat on you and have to give you $100 million, like that, you shouldn't be able to tell me no.
Lena, if we got a divorce,
that's not how marriage works, though. When it's by the legal laws of the law.
That shit wild.
We understand.
That sounds crazy.
Lena, if I'm worth $820 million and you divorce me,
after how many years?
Imagine how bad you whooping my ass that I don't want to.
No, well, first of all, we're getting a divorce because Tania is your friend, and she always interrupt us when we having a conversation. that's the first reason why I'm out of here. But secondly, I have $820 million. We've been married for 20 years, and we got 3 children. Right. Mm-hmm. When you go to your lawyer, how much money would make you happy? When you sit down with them, and your lawyer say, "Well, what number do you want to shoot for?"
No.
And I cheated on you.
And beat my ass and everything.
No, we cheat on you. Don't make it worse. They there. You want more?
What do you mean make it worse?
No, we just cheated. We ain't beat your ass.
This is what women do when they lawyer. He be like, I know he cheated on how much you want. Well, he beat my ass too.
Why you playing?
In this scenario, he ain't beat your ass. He just cheated.
I ain't beat you.
All he did was cheat.
Yeah.
No STDs, no other kids, no nothing.
I gave you a little syphilis. You got rid of it. It's a little shot. I gave you a little. It's okay. You back out here.
It's a little shot.
Yeah, you back out here.
Okay, so since you said, like you say, you're going to have to shoot because, damn, I got these lawyer fees and you know what I'm saying? And we're still going to have to do for the kids. Now, I'm going to say, I can't even say we're.
Ain't no kids.
Have to think for, what you mean?
No, I said we got 3 kids.
Oh, y'all got 3 kids?
Yeah.
Okay, go. My bad. Go ahead.
But, yeah, I'm going to have to literally raise these 3.
Facts.
Whether or not you, say for instance, even if you died, whether you wanted to be here or not.
Right.
If you died, this is how much money.
How much you got?
$820
million.
How much you need?
After the lawyer and
yeah, after the lawyer. Give me the number after the lawyer. And when you walk away in your bank account, you like, I'm happy. What number you got?
I would have reached for $300
million.
Correct. Because you had 520.
Listen to me, bro.
It's cheaper for me to kill you. I
mean, listen. You made me hide my money. To make even more. You feel me? You have everything else that you need.
No, he retired. He ain't doing nothing else.
But Lena, what are you gonna
do?
Tiger Woods.
This is what he say.
Yeah, but what are you gonna do with $300 million?
The same thing that you're gonna do with $520.
Yeah, but I earned that.
Congratulations, you're retired. What the hell do you need all this money for now?
But I earned it. It's mine.
Okay.
You're leaving me.
While you earned it, I was there. So now that the dust settled, you retired, we're divorced. What the fuck do you need $820 million?
Okay.
And you're gonna leave me stranded, basically.
I'm not leaving you stranded, but listen,
and you want me to raise them as long as they're
your mind is going from 300 to stranded. Like, I'm not trying to leave you stranded.
So are you still going to take care of the kids? That's just her money. That's just her money, or that's
you know what's wild about people, bro? Bro, do you know how much money? 300
I don't
million.
think they realize how much money that is.
Mind you, in our lifetime, we could work a great job and never see five.
This is exactly why I wouldn't ask for shit. I would want nothing.
300 million is a lot of money.
I wouldn't even argue with you.
Don't understand, though.
No. I gotta argue with you about some money. You can keep all that shit.
Even though I'm not in this situation. Now, say, for instance, I'm in this situation.
I ain't shit.
Who's to say I would have been there and been like, I don't want none of this shit because money's not nothing.
But here's the funny part about it.
You asking me a question right now.
No, true, but that's not how your mind works. I'm asking you a question now. No, it doesn't. I'm asking you a question right now.
I get money back.
I'm asking you a question right now that is hypothetical. So there's no emotions involved. And you said 300. If I really broke your heart, brother, she gonna go in there and try to put the dick down. Do you hear me?
Right.
300, like 300 million is taking care of you, your next nigga, those kids he make,
and
your kids,
generational wealth.
That's what
your kids with this new niggas.
Call it what you want, but we
I made everybody rich for the rest of
for that generational wealth.
Yeah, but
fucking well, you don't want to have to do it, but
I give you $300 million.
That's how. That's
but my thing is like
you asked me a question. My thing is
I'm a Ray Caruso.
What's funny though is that when women talk about divorce and taking the kids, right? They think about the kids as if they're not your kids anymore.
Right.
Motherfucker, like, if you take 100 and leave me with 720, they my kids. Yeah, they still got generational wealth.
Yeah, I'm still gonna fuck with them.
Yeah, I'm divorcing you, not the kids.
Well,
fuck?
You know what?
I still gotta look out for my kids.
Right. But you're asking.
So I'm gonna be wild as hell if I give you 300 million and my kids come ask me for something and I say, "Well, get your ass the fuck from me."
Now, listen. But there are people. Now, if you want to set up, okay, well, if this is what it is, or we can break some of this 300 million for the kids.
But ain't got nothing for nobody after that.
No, but as a woman, your mind, you automatically think of your kids. Like you say, okay, I'm gonna give you, meaning you specifically, Lena, not my kids. Yeah. We're gonna automatically include our kids in everything we do.
Right.
So we're as a mother, your heart should. So automatically, I'm thinking of, like she said, if this nigga die, and let's just say, God forbid, something happened, they take all his money, all I got is this for me and the kids. That's how she was saying.
Yeah, I know, I get what she was saying, but 300 ain't that number. Like,
no,
bro,
I know,
if you took 50, you still be good.
Man, you even good ain't the word. Great.
But you
no,
asked me
I was
what
saying
I be
that
asking
in reference to what Bones just said when he said women automatically.
And he said that's why.
You can tell me no. You can tell me.
I'm gonna tell you no.
Okay. But you just asked me what the fuck I'm gonna reach for. It's not like I'm trying to be like, oh, I deserve half. I'm asking for half, and that's me.
That's right there. That's right there. You might as well ask for half.
She said she was shooting high, and when you knock her down, then she got further to go.
I'm calling you when I leave my lawyer office. Like, Lena, you for real? Did you really 300? Like, I'm high. Like,
you asked me to shoot for the motherfucking stars, so
He didn't ask you to see for stars.
Like, come on, man.
Yes, he did. That was the initial question. He said shoot for
what? I never said shoot for the stars, but I think your mind, when I said cheat on you, I think your mind was like, shoot for the stars.
Exactly.
But see, but then if we gonna go back to being real, living.
Yeah.
Of course.
I feel
you got me a million,
right? But this is some people who think of a million as
but y'all saying that,
but
you saying that hypothetically because we don't have a million except for Boneface.
Right.
But
that nigga hell. Damn, but quit putting $1 million in my pocket, brother.
Google it.
Let it manifest it for you, bro.
Yeah, man. But in general, if you was really with a nigga with 800, though, I believe you asked for around 300 million. I don't think you'll take $1 million. If that nigga offered you $1 million, you be like, boy, if you don't get the fuck out of here.
I'm so fucking stubborn and in my own way. If a motherfucker even took me to court to argue, I'll just say, you keep it all.
You wouldn't do that.
You's a goddamn lie.
No, I'm not.
You cap. That's cap.
In my shit now, I don't want nothing at all.
That's cap.
I don't care what moon magic or Ouija board you pray to.
I don't want nobody ever being like they gave me shit.
If your man has $500 million, you're not walking away
with nothing.
With your rogue hairdo in that jacket.
$1 million to
I would say I don't give a fuck. Keep it.
Oh, if
now, of course, he's still gonna be like, okay, well, we're gonna give you this amount.
No, I'm not gonna be like that. If you like, fuck it, okay, fuck it.
Absolutely, fuck it.
I would walk the fuck away.
But at the same time, I just would have expected more from you.
I just would be disgusted and literally never speak to you again.
I would have just expected more from you.
No, for real, I can't. It's like maybe it's growing up in foster care and having people throw shit in your face. I cannot stand for nobody to do shit for me who I feel like it's not genuine. I can't.
But you doing that from a place of a person that hasn't lived in that environment. You got to think, when you Dr. Dre's wife and you've lived in luxury for this long, you're not walking away with nothing by no means. Like, you gonna get something, bro.
I mean,
ain't no way.
I would took the $100 million, but I'm saying,
of course,
my point is, you that whole I'm gonna walk away with nothing shit.
But if a motherfucker was like beefing with me hard about it, I wouldn't want shit.
Right. If it's real,
absolutely. You still gonna want your money.
Y'all hush.
That's coming from a place of a motherfucker that's been dealing with like motherfuckers that ain't got it like that.
Yes.
But if you got it like that,
listen, nobody wrote $100 million check willingly. I don't give a fuck if I had $1 billion. Nobody wrote that and was like, all right, she deserves it.
Everything's gonna be a debate. But what we're saying is, like, when it gets, maybe we just talking about certain, like, we have an idea on like who specifically we might be basing this like off of.
No, I'm just saying,
like,
I know how stubborn and stupid I am. When I get so mad
based on
at somebody,
situation,
I'll just
dealt
be
with
like,
someone. That's what I'm saying.
I won't allow myself to take. You know how people be like, "Shut up and take the blessing." I'll fuck that shit up
real
by being stubborn,
real quick,
and being, because I had to get out my own way for a lot of shit like that, because I would just be like, "Nope, Tania, don't do it. You look weak. You look soft. Shut the fuck up. Don't."
Tania gonna come and quote, well, the witch doctor told me to take the 100. I wasn't gonna do it, but the stars lined up and said I should take this motherfucking money.
Talking about? I'll talk to another witch doctor.
My question I was gonna ask y'all today is this though. Like, I know we normally have a topic for the show and all that good shit, right? I had a couple of things. I think I'll save the holiday question for later. How do I want to put it? I low key pulled the bone face. You know, you start a conversation and forget where you.
Boy, you know I'm the king of that, boy. I'm gonna tell you, most of that is because I have anxiety from y'all cutting me off. So when I start some shit, I be looking for the cutoff. Even when I'm talking, I be looking at your mouth move.
My mouth always moves, so don't pay me no attention.
And I be like, this motherfucker finna cut me off.
No, but just keep going.
And then I lose my point.
Anxiety from when you be like, listen, bro, what a motherfucker gotta, I be like, I'm the motherfucker.
Yeah, you be the motherfucker sometimes.
I know.
Yeah, you and Bone go at it though.
I know.
I be watching back like, damn, these niggas. But
we be fighting for the cutoff.
Yeah, y'all do though.
We be
I like
fighting for the cutoff.
It make for good.
She raw than me though. I thought I was the cutoff king. That is the cutoff queen.
She got comfortable though.
Boy, you ain't gonna even get to finish your statement. You be right. You be finna say some fire. Yeah, fire ass take.
Especially if you talking about Summer Walker.
The moon and the sun and the stars.
That's how she do it.
And when the planets align.
Like, nigga,
what the fuck are you talking about?
No, you be like, oh my dog. Bro, what the fuck is Tania talking about? Get her the fuck out of here now.
She will come out of nowhere though. That nigga be like, and they're the illustrious.
Boy, when she hit that motherfucker, the
That
HBCU.
was the vocab word.
Oh man,
the
highest
of the seven hills. I'm like, bro, you gotta explain that shit to people before you just come in with that. What the fuck are you talking about?
Hey, somebody wrote me today and said, hey man, I gotta see the ID.
I was supposed to send it to you, boy. That's my fault, though.
They said, send me a picture. I gotta see this.
Man, we were supposed to blow that shit up. But what I was gonna ask you is pros and cons to posting your relationship online. Do you feel like if you enter, or I don't know if any of y'all are in relationships, or the next one that you will enter, are you gonna be heavy on the social media posting of the relationship?
1,000% private.
But why and why not? I need to know.
This is why.
Sacredness.
All right, I'm gonna go first. This is why.
Like, cheers me first.
Right.
Peace.
Shot me. Now I poured a shot for you. You don't want your big cup.
God damn, dog. This is white though. I'm drinking brown. Well, I'm drinking.
You're not drinking no
right.
brown.
All right, ain't no brown in here.
He tried to get out. Oh, you ain't want one?
No, I got one.
I bet you cut up when you drunk. I bet there's a lot of pussy ass crackers you get drunk, ain't it? I bet it is. I bet
sometimes
them lashes get heavy.
What?
I be friendly.
Ooh,
them lashes do get heavy.
Them lashes get heavy.
My
My eyes be closed.
Do my eyes be closed?
Girl, you be...
She be looking passionate as fuck, but she ain't really passionate.
Oh, man.
Her eyes just closed.
So mysterious, like...
She get drunk and want to dance all close on her man in the club. You know I love you, right?
Definitely.
She starts saying all kind of shit. I know I don't normally say this, but I do love you, though.
No, I said what I said.
Outside of my work,
I said what I said.
No, I said what I said.
She get drunk and say shit like, you think I'm pretty? Hey, baby, sit down.
I don't need no compliments, but I'm expecting compliments.
Man, you don't tell me I'm pretty. Like, baby, stop. Goddamn, chill out.
Nah, I don't. I'm not gonna
doing some more odd shit that you don't normally do.
Then you say she pretty. You don't mean that, baby.
Meanwhile, I'm like I'm like a fucking rom-com movie. My dumb ass be in my head trying to think of shit to do. I done one time tried to blink slow.
She like she be deep in the club. When you drunk and shit, she be in deep. You understand none of that shit.
About the future. You
understand none of that shit.
Next year.
Listen. I tried to blink real slow. My friend said, "Bitch, you look retarded. You do not look." It's like a rom-com. Like the nigga think I'm slow now because I'm fucking over here trying to blink my.
To be honest, before I worked at the club, I did not dance at the club. Real shit, I did not dance. Well, maybe.
Nah, you like times, you like you can't dance though. I wouldn't. You can't.
She
dance.
Can.
Like nah.
She can twerk. She can dance. She was a bottle girl.
That has nothing to do with that.
No,
she can hold a bottle
but
and do
no, she can actually dance for real dance. Like you wouldn't know it. I thought the same thing. And
that
then
whole
she
little bump ain't got shit to do with real dancing.
No, Lena can Meg the Stallion dance.
If you can't one cheek at a time.
Yes, Lena can.
Lena don't have
them
nothing
cheeks don't
but
do
a
one
cheek and
cheek
a
at a
half.
time.
Anyway,
besides me, but it's okay.
I'm just saying nothing wrong with that.
Receipts, there's definitely
videos,
so I'm not even tripping.
Showing you little Rennie Rucci share.
You got a pretty face, you don't know ass.
Rennie Rucci shared her twerking
you
to
do
her
need
song.
some ass though. Just
Rennie
a little
Rucci
bit.
said that?
Shared Lena twerking to her song.
That's because she thought Lena was pretty. Like, oh, another red girl. It was red girl magic. They understood each other.
Listen, man.
No, I thought Lena couldn't dance too, and then she danced, and I was like,
I don't believe it.
Everybody did. Everybody do.
Listen, what women have to understand, right, is because women always want to be posted. I think that's something that men do most of the time to appease their woman because their woman wants to be shown off. But what women have to understand is that there are pros and cons of being shown off. Mm-hmm. You have to be able to take what comes with that. I had a woman like, damn, you don't ever post us and you don't ever show us. I'm just like, I'm private. And they feel like I'm trying to hide them, which I understand that theory too. So it's just like, all right, bet, I start posting you. And now I'm laying in the bed at night and then I'm having conversations about DMs that you got from fake pages and shit. Right. You feel what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, like if you want to be posted, we not going to have these conversations every night about fake pages and shit or what somebody's saying to you or what somebody's doing to you. It's just like you have to be able to take what comes with it. You feel me? So if you want to be shown off, understand that there are haters and there are admirers. You feel me?
But don't get a bad bitch sometimes and can't have can't handle.
That makes me itch as how I am. I don't want to be posted like that because I don't want that.
I'm not even talking about
that.
But don't try to water me down. But at the same time, maybe she just wanted to be.
But my thing is this: like if you're with somebody, bro, and we're happy, bro, why does the fucking world need to know we happy?
That, I'm with you.
She's saying like she's a bad bitch, meaning she posts herself all the time regularly.
No, that's fine. But I'm talking about what goes on my page.
But I want to hear from her. What you mean water you down? Like you say don't water me down. Like what do you mean by that?
Like, okay, so say for instance, if you approach me, like, how can I put this? Don't meet me, then want to try to change, and then now you need to wear a turtleneck because I don't want everybody to see that.
No, we're not talking about that. We're talking about posting you.
Right, that's another thing. Like I get.
Do you want to be posted?
I mean, I wouldn't mind, but it's not necessarily. I'm not pressed for it.
Okay.
I'm not pressed for it. I used to be.
Do you have friends that are pressed for it?
Correct. Yes.
Do they explain why they are pressed for it?
I think it's just more so you feel of acceptance for them, maybe.
Well, I think it's the admiration. I think it's like you feel admired when your nigga want to post you.
I really don't.
Other motherfuckers.
Really for me, I don't feel like it's either. I feel like it's a security thing. I feel I feel like with women, they want to know, show them other bitches you with me.
Right.
That's at the end all being all of
things
it.
Too.
In the words of a woman, period.
Yeah, show them other bitches you with me.
That's why you want to be posted.
Like, right. Show them other bitches you with me. Represent. You feel what I'm saying? Right. Show me off, motherfucker. And it ain't. But my thing is like, yeah, that's cool. I'll show you off because with me it's cool either way. I don't really give a fuck.
A secret.
But when I show you off, motherfucker, don't come to me with the fucking after effects.
Here's my thing. Okay, so I like privacy too. I don't want to necessarily be on the Kiki taking all these pictures. I don't even post my kids that often. However, it's a way to be private but not secret, which would be like if you can't use you as an example. You don't be on the internet enough, so let's use you. Like, okay,
I'm probably on the internet more than him still.
Yeah, I don't.
Well, you don't be.
This nigga's famous. This nigga got 50,000 followers.
You be private. You don't be visible. It's like so. Okay, imagine if you and your girl both be on the internet, and y'all both happen to be on the same person's page or some shit. I hate when I see motherfuckers like completely avoid each other on purpose, even though you know that they together. Like let's say a dude completely just avoids you online because now y'all talk, but y'all used to kind of make little lingo online. Now you are all avoidance because you go together. That's the weird shit.
But Tania, that's the whole point of it all, though. I just feel like within secrecy and privacy lies peace. That's my theory. You feel me? But if you want to be shown off, I will show you off. But when that disrupts your peace, don't bring that to me because now you are disrupting my peace.
Like, you ain't gotta post pictures and shit. But like, if we having a
my thing is this is that
if you used to like my shit, continue to like my shit.
The way I
don't
function
go
is
weird,
this.
and now that you go with me, stop liking
we don't even follow each other on social media.
Right. And this is
that's cool. I think sometimes that's needed.
Right. But this is my theory, and the way I function though, right, is that I'm never going to try to hide my woman.
Right.
So my thing is like if the world sees us when we're out,
then it's cool.
The world sees us.
Right.
There it is.
And if y'all want to take pictures and post us, that's fine.
We're not a secret.
But on my own time, I'm not doing that. Like I don't post my children. I don't post my day to day. I post what I want people to see. I post what I want people to know.
And that's why
you feel me?
Right.
Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Because people gonna keep up with the Joneses because they already ready for you to post.
They see, and most of the time they see enough to know we together. Yeah. We ain't got to do all of that.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I don't care if I'm posting. Private. I don't post personal things that much anyway. Like people still be shocked that I actually have kids. They be like, I forget you actually work and do this and do that.
But that's what I'm saying. But it's like,
but I mean, like if we normally. Like, if you normally like my pictures when you was flirting with me, don't stop when we start going together because that's more awkward. Like, you used to like my pictures,
that's awkward. You don't. Do you think it's awkward for you, or are you feeling that other people are catching on and other people?
I think it's awkward for me because you used to like it and it made me feel good, and now you stop. So it's like, why you don't like my shit no more?
Because we fucking for real.
Yeah, because I ain't like
fucking for real.
I ain't like it then. I was just trying to.
I was just trying to fuck then, but now we fucking for real. So like, I don't have to do that.
Cover that shit up.
Right.
The other niggas trying to fuck too.
Right.
No, I mean, okay. What if it's even just like a verbal post, like not a. Like if I make a post,
all of that,
used to read my shit.
I'm already in the dough. All of that shit is dead because now. And if I'm liking it, I look like all these other niggas that want to fuck. I don't know how to fuck.
That's my point.
I've been there and done that, so
I'm not a statistic.
Like
I'm not one of the numbers, motherfucker. I'm not in that mix. So my thing is like if I fuck with you like that, bro, I'm out of the way. I'm letting your fans be fans, and I'm staying the fuck out the way.
The girls who don't like, because there are girls who want to be like acknowledged but not posted like pictures. Like there's a lot of girls who don't like pictures posted, but they still want you to like their shit.
But what if I don't? But what if I don't post you at all?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying? Like I'm not a girl who's big on the pictures.
But if I'm not posting, I'm not harding your shit either. If we not, why would
especially if it's my intellectual shit or like a joke. I expect you to still think I'm funny.
But see, that's if we're actually together.
Yeah, like, we together. That's the only time you can make these kind of rules. But why?
That's what I'm saying.
But what's the point of me liking your picture? You didn't post this for me. If that's the case, you'd have sent it to me.
Right.
You didn't. This ain't for me. You post this for them.
It's for the internet.
And
so why am I participating? Why am I in the mix?
I definitely send separate pictures than I do from social media.
Right. So and
that's why I said a post.
Bro, like it's almost like that should remind me of like if you're an actor, right? And I show up on set and I'm just like, that's my babe, that's my boo. Like, no, bro, let these folks live in their world. Like, if you're a personal trainer or whatever the fuck you are, I'm going to let you be that. And I'm going to let your fans be your fans. I'm not going to interfere, and I'm not going to get in the way of that. Because what happens is this. What happens is this, right? If I'm selling the product, right? And let's say, for instance, let's say I'm a model, right? And I'm taking model photos, and my old lady show up. You feel me? Right. You killing the vibe. You feel me? These folks want to feel like I'm available. They want to feel like I'm somebody that they can reach.
She can't show up to the photo shoot?
Listen, bro, you don't need to be. No, I'm saying in my comments. You don't need to be in my comments talking about mine and hard eyes and shit. You feel me? You killing my fan base. This how we eating.
I'm so blessed.
That's different.
This how we eating.
I'm so blessed. Nah, some women be putting that stamp there. Some dudes do also.
Right, and it's just like motherfuckers are being territorial in a space that you don't need to be territorial.
But the funny part about it is that don't stop nobody. That make them want to fuck them even more.
That's what I was going to say earlier.
It does, but what I'm saying is that it makes it weird though.
It does make it weird.
It does make it weird. And it makes you look like you fucking are insecure and you're like,
that's what I was going to say earlier. The reason
you got me looking crazy.
The reason
you got me looking crazy because you feel like you need to come and do this shit.
Get your girl, dog.
Right. Yeah, like,
the reason I don't like stuff to be public and I'd rather it to be private is because of that weird shit right there.
Right.
Because I feel like if people, oh, I love Tania, secretly can't fucking stand my guts. And as soon as me and my ex was separating, you would know how many motherfuckers been sat in my chair and they like in that inbox like, I didn't know.
But you know how weird it would be though, right? If motherfuckers watch this podcast and be like, damn, I fuck with Tania. Tania fine as fuck. And your boyfriend in the comments like, yeah, that's my bae.
She is fine, huh? Like, man, chill out, bro.
Yeah, right. Come on, bro. I'm out of here now.
Why you yelling, sir?
I'm out of here. I'm unsubscribing.
Yeah, nigga type chill out with that shit underneath. Like, hey,
right,
bro,
yeah, what are you doing? You terrorizing.
Right.
That ain't
stop me from wanting to fuck.
That's like showing up in a movie, like a kiss in a movie scene.
If you can't handle a bad bitch, don't get that type of nigga if that's not.
Oh, right. Like, what she's saying is, like, don't get with nobody who needs a public image if you can't handle the public image.
Yeah, right. I understand. If you get with somebody fine, you have to expect other. I mean, that's just
certain shit.
That's just like if a girl get with a rich nigga, it's other girls.
Because once upon a time, you wasn't the only one trying to be the only one.
When you're a pretty girl, people do always kind of compliment you. So if you get a nigga, you expect him to be so wild.
But I mean, I have multiple comments on that though. First, I think. Next relationship I get into, I don't want to post it all.
Yeah, I don't either.
At all.
Let me tell you why.
I want to be so private. I want that shit to be like a little baby.
I might show us matching shoes or something.
I don't even want to do that.
Nope.
Let me tell you why.
I'm getting off social media.
Yeah, let me tell you why. I don't.
Low key, I just rather.
So if Anxiety Issues podcast all goes off social media, then you know we all got booed.
Yeah, man. Listen, but
your booty gonna be hot as fuck.
Right.
I'm doing all this for free.
Yeah, exactly. You motherfuckers got off the internet.
Let me not stop saying that because other people probably want to film podcasts and he gave him a price. We done fucked you up, man. We sorry. It's 1,000 episode. But I don't want to post my person on social media because I don't think women all the time realize how much fuck shit men do. Mm-hmm. Like you got to understand, like men go to work. Like you understand within a relationship, but you don't understand amongst ourselves, right?
Oh, okay.
This is why men go to war. This is like when you learn about ancient history, since you research all the old ancient shit. Right. Like it's like niggas who wars have started, where millions and hundreds of thousands of soldiers have died because a nigga wanted to fuck another nigga bitch, right? Mm-hmm. But it really be because
or their land. Something of somebody else's.
I tell women this shit all the time. If your man randomly brings up a dude and starts talking negatively, it's because that's the man of your dreams.
Go back.
I got you. I'll gladly repeat. Okay. If your man brings up a specific man randomly and he starts saying negative shit, it's because that's the man he knows you should be with.
Or not necessarily be with,
no.
Or he feels that is a threat in some way, shape, or form that he lacks in.
This is the man you should be with. You're with him thinking that he's this other nigga. You get what I'm saying? For instance, let's just say your man has been around Boneface and he exhibits all the traits that he pretends to have. Successful.
I got you.
You know what I mean? Got his own style, got his shit together. For. Now he portrays that.
Yeah. Then he meets this nigga.
Right.
And he like, oh shit, he
so now I have to downplay this nigga randomly and so you don't catch the vibe.
Right.
And also if we separate, you won't go in that direction because you still believe all the fuck shit I told you.
I told you. Right.
Damn.
You get what I'm saying? Because my worst nightmare is you meet the nigga that I'm trying to be.
Right. And you didn't and I didn't deter you from indirectly.
Right. Okay.
When I go more emo, it's y'all's fault.
So a lot of dudes be wanting a girl because who you belong to. Do you understand that game? It's a nigga who will see me and think I'm cool as fuck. I'm the nigga he want to be.
So your girl must be a bad bitch.
Now he gonna hate on the side. He gonna say shit about me when I ain't around. He gonna diss it, whatever. And his goal is
he gonna build everything. He gonna build his whole character around who you are.
Right. And his whole goal is because in his mind, if I can fuck you, that puts me on this nigga's level or above. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're a pawn in the game.
Mm-hmm. There's girls who do that.
Yes.
Correct.
It's niggas who do this fuck shit. And I want all men to know that you a fuck nigga if you've ever said this. And I always say fuck nigga is not herpes. It's not a lifelong diagnosis. You just a fuck nigga for the moment. You can fix this and never do it again. Okay?
What the fuck?
Like
if you ever, yes. If you ever see a girl fucking with a dude and you say anything around why she with him, you are a fuck nigga.
Girls, if you ask why her and not me, you are whack.
You're weak.
I can't argue with that. I can't speak on woman's business. If
anything, you're bringing more attention.
If you ever say why her and not me,
right?
Go look in the mirror.
Why is she with a nigga like that? That is fuck nigga shit. We are not here to judge other men. If he was finer, would you approve? Is he not fine enough for you? I'm confused. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. What are you judging? So the only reason why I say I don't want to post my old lady is because there's a follow game that you play on social media. Women do this shit all the time. When women, let's say I want Lena, right? But she's with somebody. You know how I know when she's not with somebody?
Well,
on social media.
Post.
You know, they always say when a girl starts posting all her memories and things like that, then that's whenever, or when she starts posting like twerking.
All I'm doing is waiting on you. And then when you're vulnerable, because your posts say you're vulnerable, guess what I'm sliding in with? Everything all right? If you need anything, listen, I know sometimes men don't see the value.
Typical.
Right.
So typical.
Then you post a meme about value.
Ladies, please stay single.
Right. Then you post a meme about value, so I hit the 100 or the fire emoji.
Ooh, not the 100, the fire emoji.
And what people need to understand though, bro, is that the reason why I don't post my relationships is because of this, right? What y'all need to understand is that once you let people in your relationship for the good, they're there for the good. Yeah. And when it goes bad, they're there for the bad too. And y'all be wanting motherfuckers to stay out of y'all business when it get bad, but when it's good, you want to include everybody. Right. But when y'all fighting and breaking up, you want everybody to stay out your business and stop asking you questions.
You know what I read something where she was basically saying how they wanted a small, intimate wedding because basically the people that I call on are just the people that need to be there because everybody else is just for show. Y'all not going. Right. You know at the
end of the day in the relationship, everybody outside of you and your woman is for show.
Right.
Everybody, not a selective few, not none of that, bro. A relationship is two fucking people. Yeah. It's not 3 or 4 people. It's not you, your woman, and y'all best friends. It's you and your woman.
That's why they
say. I said this to somebody the other day. I was like, bro, listen, man. When we go through something, keep that shit between us because when you go tell your friends or you go tell your family, right. You feel me? You include them in our situation and they feel like they are a part of it and they feel they are welcome and entitled to it.
The worst thing is you will forgive me, but they won't.
They won't. So now I got to sit around these same people who you told this shit and now I'm a scumbag to them.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? But you've accepted me.
Telling them that they're beautiful and loving them.
Right. And you want them to accept me again, but when you've already tarnished my reputation with them. Facts. So that's why when I have an issue with my woman, bro, that doesn't leave me and my woman. I don't go tell my mom. I don't go tell my best friend or nothing because I don't want my partner looking at my woman at my wedding looking crazy about some shit that I told them and that they know happened. Right. You feel me? So it's like, bro, whenever you have a situation, advice to couples, keep everything that you and your mate goes through between the two of you. It is a relationship is 2 people. It's not 3 people. It's not 4 people. I don't give a fuck if
how many people in case they didn't hear you. Please repeat.
2 people. Not your kids. Right. Not your mom. Right. Not your best friend. Not your cousins. None of that shit. It's you and your person. If you are sharing something with somebody, understand that can't be unshared. Just like when you put something on the internet, it can't be unshared. You feel me? The internet doesn't forget. Your family and your friends don't forget. So when he black your motherfucking eye and you go tell somebody, guess what? They're never going to forget it. At the wedding, they're going to be thinking about how he punched your ass in the face, not about how happy you guys are. So keep your, whatever the fuck y'all go through, keep it between you and your mate. A relationship is 2 fucking people. Not 3, not 4, not 5.
Big bars. So my thing about the social media is the waiting game, number 1. But also number 2 is, as a man, I can't win in social media. Like, women go to social media with their breakup. No matter, I could date the worst woman in the world. She could dog me out for us people know, but they don't know the inner workings of our relationship, right? If she goes to social media, good. Mm-hmm. If she goes to social media and posts a meme or a breakup, she won. I can't win. Nobody cares about my story. Nobody cares about my version. Nobody cares about nothing. She could be the most god-awful person. All she has to do is post a breakup meme or whatever the fuck she going through or whatever, and social media's gonna rally around the woman.
Absolutely.
And that's why they go to social media for support these days. That's not every woman, but a lot of women, as soon as y'all break up or something go wrong in y'all relationship, y'all post this shit about how men ain't shit and what you really looking for and somebody gonna learn to appreciate you. And half the time, those be the motherfucker that's fucked up. Women now have figured out, if I run the social media first, I win.
Name a man that has ever won in social media.
You can't, because if I run and go first, I'm a fuck nigga. If I go to social media and put you out,
you look like a fuck
I'm green
nigga.
as fuck.
You want me to tell you who really has won on social media? Future.
Future ain't never won.
No, he won because he don't say shit. Like that's the only way to honestly win, because
he still lost. So when you hear when you hear
I mean, he's in still fucked up situations, but whenever I'm saying like
he loses,
he has the benefit of being Future,
right? And Future loses harder than anybody for the simple fact that
people don't even know him.
Future can be quiet and still be fucking losing, just for the simple fact that people will look at Sierra and Russell Wilson and make them goals, and for the simple fact that Future was the last boyfriend and he's the new boyfriend. Future is automatically losing in a major way, and he hadn't done it right. That's what we're talking about.
Never mind. Yeah.
So he loses
in real life. Russell Wilson
he is the poster child for losing on social media.
Okay,
yeah, because it's just like, bro, somebody. And my thing is, we don't know what the fuck Sierra did. We don't know what type of female she is. All we know is that she upgraded by social media standards. Yeah. But real G's know what's going on behind closed doors.
Facts.
But for the people who don't know, she look like she's winning. She's upgraded. She's went to a guy who treats her a certain type of way. But most motherfuckers don't even understand that she was the toxic person in this situation. You feel what I'm saying? But it is what it is. That's why I say there's no win for us in social media. That's why I prefer not to have my relationship on social media, because, I'm winning for the moment as long as I'm with you. But when I break up with you, no matter whose fault it is, I'm the bad guy.
If the girl runs to social media,
doesn't even matter.
But that's typically how women have learned to operate. They run to social media for a number of reasons, because that gains.
They're never the problem.
Right. That gains support. That makes the man look bad who you're currently mad at right now, because you guys are broken up, right?
Right.
So that makes him look bad. That prevents potential people from fucking with him because you make him look like a piece of shit. Bro, I done seen a girl, real shit. I done seen a girl that I was talking to, right? And she knew that I was attracted to another girl who was in our vicinity, right? Cool. But I had never hollered at her, never nothing, right? When me and this other girl fell out, she went and now keep in mind, when we was talking, she hated this other bitch. She told me all kind of negative shit about her. It went in out the other. I don't give a fuck about that.
Yeah.
That's girl shit, right? Mm-hmm. Soon as we stopped talking, she went and made best friends with that bitch.
Absolutely. Make sure you got no parts of that.
And play victim and play all kind of shit and was best friends with her.
Block you completely out from even going in that direction.
Bro, I was like, ain't that something, dog?
But you know what's wild? Even when women don't, even when women don't run to social media. Yeah. Let's say as a man, I break up with my woman and our whole relationship was on social media, and we break up, and I run to social media and say, hey. Good example is, i.e. Megan Good and her husband.
Right.
I run to social media and say, hey, this shit didn't work out. You feel what I'm saying? We're going our separate ways. We're both happy. We just didn't fit. Guess who's still the bad guy?
You.
Motherfuckers assume you even if she said nothing.
Right. You a failure. You didn't make
her happy. You want me to tell you something? In that situation, a lot of people are really down to her, like, oh, you can never turn a hoe into a housewife. Then
that's true in her situation, because he has the preacher, the Christian role.
You know what I'm saying? It looks like they keep saying stuff like she couldn't wait to smoke a cigarette. I bet that bitch at the club right now.
But listen,
me saying that.
They downing her.
But listen to this. They're not really downing her. What they're saying is that
she was ready to buck.
She was bored.
Yeah.
Which ultimately falls on him. Like, motherfucker, you should have entertained her. Right. The meme I seen was Megan Good somewhere right now, glad that she ain't had to wake up and go to church this morning.
Yeah.
See, that's in her favor.
Right, it is though.
That's in her favor.
Right. The only reason he has support is because he has a Christian community.
Yeah. Right, but that's still not really support.
But listen, when you listen to them,
we still shitting on you because you're bored.
But when we listen to them, I don't want to get into their shit too much, but when they have videos of like all the videos coming out about how they met, this, and the third, he talks about how he had to cross out so much shit on his list to even be with her.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she was so many things that he didn't want, but God was at work.
Hey man,
God
listen,
you know
man.
what?
Listen,
me,
man.
You know what
stop.
that sounds like to me? It sounds like that was for him. He was like, I could manipulate her emotionally, make her feel like I crossed off all this shit, and she gonna do whatever the fuck I want. And when Megan started bucking,
now you see my point.
She has to turn it on him.
Now you see my point. That's the point I was making. Is that
that don't sound weird to you?
Listen, no matter how toxic she was, we'll find a way to make it his fault.
This nigga just
She just did that.
He
This
had to
man,
cross out
this
all
man,
this shit to be with her.
We just talked about a Christian man.
Yeah, according to his religion, you would have to cross out a lot of shit.
But now it's his fault though.
Right. He's trying to better himself.
He was manipulating.
He's trying to better himself and trying to let this go.
He ain't heard all his music and she still trying to change him.
But no, all of
Yeah. The same thing.
It's not the same thing. You can't smoke Newports in church.
I mean,
right. And he knew that. And he knew she was going to try.
But she pursued him. Yeah, she smoked. Every day he left to go to the studio,
she smoked in the backyard. Right. And he knew this about her.
Yeah, I mean, he enjoyed it, though. What it was,
but we don't know if that's why.
This was the finest, freakiest thing he was able to get in his... She brung that fucking hood nigga into the fucking the church boy and she fucked him up, though. That's what happened, though. Mm-hmm. And he was good for her for getting her... She even said, though, when they met, she was coming through something. I say this all the time. Women get hurt. And they try to go complete opposite and think that's better.
It's kind of nice sometimes if you went to something crazy and then you just have this nice guy and they're genuinely of God. You're like, damn.
But the thing about it,
that's probably how she felt. She was really hurt.
But what you got to understand, Tania, is that in this case, you are no good for him.
Facts. You turn into what happens is you turn into the motherfucker you left. You turn into the user.
So now you are the shithead.
Yeah.
That's
and then somehow at the end of this situation, you make him the shithead when you were the shithead.
But like, what if she didn't go to therapy? I'm not saying this right, but I'm saying she probably didn't go to therapy to realize that she picked up toxic behaviors to bring to this man.
Don't start that. No,
it wasn't even that situation. The thing is that
you're verifying Bones' point at 1,000%.
No,
everything is about what she picked up from another dude.
No, you just said that, so I was feeding off of that.
Yeah.
You literally said now she's wrong for him and she's bringing shit from this man. So I'm saying in her head, if she's bringing shit from this man, then maybe she don't know that though.
Yeah, but I never said she was bringing shit from a man.
But then he
what
said,
I'm saying is she was hurt.
He said you're now not good for this man because you're bringing shit from this
Tania,
other.
this is the point right here. This is the point right here. This is the point. The point is this.
Man.
The point is this, right, bro? Sometimes you can be a toxic motherfucker with a more toxic motherfucker,
correct.
Right?
And that means you're gonna take some of your own, but you're also gonna pick up shit from this other man.
Listen to what I'm saying. You're a toxic motherfucker with a more toxic motherfucker.
Right.
That doesn't excuse the fact that you are toxic.
Correct.
So when you leave this toxic motherfucker and you go over to this motherfucking church guy, you were toxic before you were with the toxic motherfucker.
But let's watch this. Let me ask y'all who's toxic, right?
Either way, you brought some shit from a relationship that you should have left.
Agreed.
No, what I'm saying is that
what
I'm saying is before you got in that relationship,
she probably had her own baggage that was the result.
Listen, before she was with whoever the fuck hurt her, she still had toxic traits.
Thanks.
By trade, if you look at Megan Good and you really hold on.
I used the wrong word. What I'm trying to say is she has baggage from everything in her life.
Listen to me.
She's bringing it to this man. That's what I'm saying.
That's fine. That's
so
fine.
Maybe I worded it wrong, but I'm not saying she brought something from a man that did to her. I'm saying everything that made her who she is, she done put onto this man who you said don't deserve that shit.
But
that's what I'm saying.
I get it 100%.
He could fix her.
Regardless of what fucking made you toxic, you are toxic. My thing is that everybody that's toxic is a compilation of things that happen to them to make them toxic.
And you're bringing it to another motherfucker who don't deserve it.
My point is this: Megan Good was probably toxic before she was with before the last toxic dude she was with.
Yeah. Right. Have y'all heard me say on the show? Sometimes the worst thing that you did was pick someone. Mm-hmm. You've ever heard me say that? Okay, so let's say I'm a rapper. Let's say I'm the baby, right? And you know how I'm living my life. I'm a single man. I'm a famous rapper. Fuck a lot of women, make a lot of money. That's what I do, right? But you want me. So you pick me as me. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Now you don't want me to be me, and you play hurt. Who's toxic?
The person that chose.
The manipulator.
The person that chose.
Yeah. You chose me. As
right, and all I'm doing is being me.
I'm saying
you can't.
All I'm doing is being me.
The manipulator. That's the manipulator.
So what I'm saying is, I'm just letting women know in general, like, you cannot pick. I say sometimes women blame men for being them. What you liked about him is the same thing that made you not want to be with him.
So my point exactly is when Megan Good chose him, she was the manipulator.
Yes.
She was the toxic motherfucker because she chose something that she knew wasn't for her.
Facts. And she brought that from her other decisions. She liked thug niggas. She liked tattooed,
Jada
tough
Pinkett,
ass
i.e.
niggas.
Jada Pinkett, Will Smith.
Right. So you understand when you pick these kind of men, what come with them. Then you get with them and act like they're toxic. No, the toxic thing is your choice. and then you acting like you don't know what comes
and
with
you're
your
stuck
choice.
in your ways.
I don't think she called him toxic. That's why I was saying.
No, I was just saying in general around, like, women do this quite, like, they'll date a Future and be like, oh, he was Future. Like,
right.
Yeah,
you knew that, but that's what you like.
Right. The nigga had 7 baby mamas for Sierra fucked him. What the fuck did you need to? You get what I'm saying?
Right. You thought it was gonna be different.
How did you think this was gonna be in the?
Right.
Because he told you.
No.
No, I'm just saying.
Just like the world, just like the world would be mad as fuck at Will Smith because Jada Pinkett said that he was this and that, but it was her fault.
One thing,
like
y'all
she chose that situation.
Too.
She set that up.
Because she knew she wasn't.
You knew you weren't into him. You knew that wasn't your type.
Right.
So now when you chose him and you complain about him, we like Will got to be more cooler. No, Will is fucking Will.
Will, right.
You feel me? You knew what Will was when you chose Will.
Now,
you knew you needed to be with Tupac.
Now Will got to suffer and look like a fool out here.
Because you chose him.
So sometimes I tell women all the time, sometimes the only fault in the relationship is your choices. Women choose horrible men. Y'all are so horrible at choosing men. Oh my God,
y'all do the same fucking thing.
Right. No, we don't.
Yes, y'all choose women who ain't shit, but based on how they look, they don't be mentally connected.
But what you don't understand is, yes, number one, we don't cry about it. Number one,
the percentage of y'all crying,
push y'all feelings down and act fucking weird is what y'all doing.
Y'all need to push y'all shit down.
Number one, we don't cry about it. Number two, nobody gives a fuck if we do cry about it. That's number two. Nothing changes for us. No one gives a fuck if when a man is hurt.
Okay, we're just talking about making good and
you niggas don't even care.
He's crying about it.
No, we don't care, man.
He's crying about it.
I agree.
He's crying about it.
Right, we don't care. Y'all should feel the same way.
We don't give a fuck.
No, I'm saying, but he's crying about Megan. Literally.
No, he's not.
He's not.
That nigga's fine. That nigga's happy.
No, he happy.
Making good man.
No,
they both said they
listen,
good.
Both of them are free.
Yeah, they said they was
She can go do what the fuck she want to do, whatever hood dude she want to do, and he can go to the church and ravage anything he want to ravage.
He don't have to listen to NBA YoungBoy or find cigarette butts in the grass no more. He is straight.
Yeah, he is 100% straight.
That man's so
they
tired.
Both free.
Yeah, he's so tired of combing through his grass finding them cigarettes. He is fine though. But in general, I just always reiterate this shit because women that shit gets under my skin. I watch women pick horrible men and then they complain. I'm just like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about?
I watched.
Okay, but listen, men understand what we're picking for. Yes, we can get hurt. Yes, we do.
Some of y'all be simps and y'all be dressed in a suit.
Listen,
y'all don't.
When a man picks a hoe, we wanted a hoe. Now we might try to do some shit with her that don't work out right.
Right, for sure.
Sometimes we try to have a family with the.
She gonna play her role, but at the end of the day, you're never gonna end up probably taking her serious because she's a hoe.
No,
we will take her serious. We do all that.
These motherfuckers be taking them serious. They just do it privately.
We take them very seriously. The problem is when we want them to stop hoeing sometimes so we can do some other shit and she can't stop.
Right.
And they don't stop. And then you be like, what the fuck? Why would you do this to me?
But the thing about it, we don't complain about our decisions. We live with it and we roll with it because we understand the decision we made.
We've all seen niggas as young men, and this finna get weird. We've all seen niggas as young men. We've all I don't even want to say that.
Go ahead, say it.
You've been in high school and you know what a train is, right? We all know what trains are, correct? Right. You've either been a part of one or you heard one.
I know what you finna say.
We've all seen that homeboy wife the girl. We was all
he
just running the train.
When it's his turn, we all doing our thing. We smutting out. We go in, this motherfucker in there like Caesar. He feeding the grapes.
Facts.
He know her middle name. Yeah. He know where she was born.
Right. Now we done all killed her, but he ate her out. Like, why would you do that?
Right.
You didn't have to do that.
Right.
You saw us all fuck without doing that. What made you go in there and do
some
that?
Shit we didn't see. And we weren't trying to see. Right.
You knew something was wrong.
And he always ends up marrying her. He always ends up with her long term.
I know 3 cats right now that was with the set out, and they are happily married.
Right.
If you can handle 7 dicks, you can handle 1 for life.
Didn't they have that on some kind of movie or some shit? I've seen that somewhere. Like
life.
Regular life.
So he knows what he got, and this is what I want.
And he's okay with that.
Thanks.
He's okay with it.
He love her better than we be loving these other women.
He'll deal with the occasional whole shit.
Man,
he understands that. But see, the thing about women is that, like, when we adopt that, we understand everything that comes with it.
Yeah.
I know my woman gonna cheat on me a little bit. Right. I know she gonna wild out every blue moon. Fact. But I love her.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna complain to nobody about that.
He'll stop hanging with you if you keep telling him.
Only reason why people know about that is because the person that fucked her told everybody.
Right.
We didn't tell.
And he'll come around you like, you didn't fuck. What's up, big dog?
Women, they'll choose that, knowing that, and complain about it, and they will be the one to tell everybody.
Because this is what you got to understand about women. Sometimes on this show, we answer and y'all go, no. And we're like, we're answering as women. We're trying to explain to y'all why people think this way. Yeah. But as women, we be thinking we can change niggas.
But as men, we don't think we can change shit. We understand that we married the hoe. And she gonna do some hoe shit every now and then.
We just hope she don't.
We just hope she don't. Yeah.
Girls think that they can like get a nigga and he gonna love her so much more than the other
and we
bitch
are,
that he
and
ain't
we
gonna
are,
be like
and
nigga
we
no
are,
more.
and we are here on the Anxiety Issues podcast to tell
what,
you that you can't.
Because this is what girls say when I thought I could
listen,
change
man.
you.
Listen.
Every song you listen to gonna say, I thought you was different. I thought you could change.
Word to the world. How you start is how you finish. What you meet is what it is, motherfucker. It's not gonna change.
And understand when you like something that's toxic. I think women need to start understanding that. A lot of times what draws you to them is the toxicity. I
just hate the word toxic.
Listen,
it's so overused now that it's getting confusing what people actually
I'm only
mean.
using it because you can reference it. They can understand it. The things that you like, the swagger, the dress code, the money, all of that shit is why he's not for you. But you're so attracted to it. You get what I'm saying?
So maybe your toxic ass like that toxic shit.
And that's my only point. Yeah. So just live in it. Or find you a nigga who does it and just accept him for what he is and you can be happy.
You ever notice
if you love Future and you meet Future and he actually like you back and you like this the nigga for me, just take everything that come with him.
You ever notice
He'll stay with you.
You ever notice that like bugs are attracted to light and that's the same shit that kill them?
That's women. That's a great example.
Yeah.
That's y'all.
It's like, fuck, this motherfucker warm. Right. It feel good. Bzz. Dead.
What if that's the light at the end of the tunnel? What if you don't know? What if that's
that is the light at the end of the tunnel? We all cheat. Y'all take it. That's what we do. It's not that. Listen, it's really not that bad. Is it really? Listen, it's not that bad. Think about the times you got cheated on. Are you hurt now? You fine. You made it. You just keep me. You made it. It's not that bad. You get over it. I don't really like her like that.
I don't think a lot of women's biggest problem is cheating. It'd be like the lack of you when you cheat.
Nah.
Like you lose the attention from me when you cheating. Like if you still giving me all my attention
that's true.
and cheating, I wouldn't give a fuck.
Some niggas don't know how to cheat. You right.
They don't know how. They completely don't come home. Don't answer their phone.
Right. Some niggas
don't leave the baby at home with no milk and shit.
Hold on. But what
that's
women
true, though,
what women need to understand is this though, dog, is that
keep that shit G.
Listen to me. And a lot of times it has nothing to do with cheating. I cannot be cheating. What's funny is that me cheating is the best thing in the world for you. Yeah, because if I'm not cheating, I'm extremely fucking bored with you.
Put her backwood out
Listen,
this shit.
I'm extremely tired of you. And I like, bro, if I'm not cheating, I'm tired of you, bro. It's the same thing. Like you ever know, but y'all ever noticed that? Y'all ever noticed that a man that just cheated on y'all is the nicest man ever?
Oh, you so good when you come home.
Happiest man ever.
Look, I'm concerned about everything when I get home. You ate? You need something?
Because it's a reset.
Look,
I'm good.
Be fucking knowing that shit. We be thinking you coming home because you
most
I
women,
do miss you. After I fuck that, I miss you to death. Listen, that's crazy, though. After I nut, I miss you so much.
So much. Bro, I want to marry you right now.
It's so true though. Listen. When a nigga cheat on you,
What's wild is that you know why? It's
what?
The same exact thing in your brain that goes off when you watch porn and then you feel guilty
Yes,
afterwards.
that's my point.
It's the exact same thing.
Agreed.
So it's
right.
just fucking lust, and it's the fact that your brain does not have a stop button.
Exactly.
Cool.
What the fuck? Exactly.
So that's why I said I never left for cheating. I left for other shit.
So let me miss you. Shit.
Just give me some space.
I'm trying to love you, but you won't let me. Let me love you.
You miss me too much.
Yes, I'm trying to miss you.
You miss me too much.
Hey, bro, I ain't never been happier. There's no man happier than a man that just fucked something, bro.
You appreciate your girl so much, don't you?
Man, bro. Like, bro, your eyes. Oh, my God, I've never known the twinkle in your eyes.
Shit like that. I like when you put the coasters like this.
Man, all that.
Watch this, though.
I like the way your titties lopsided. Boy, that shit
the best.
That shit do something for me.
Listen, don't home smell so good after you cheat.
Man, I'm telling telling you. I want
home
to just be
smells
up
so
under you.
good.
You got a new Glade plug-in?
I can't wait to shower and lay down with you. You want to watch something? I love you so much.
Man. Women, if your man is nice, he just fucks up.
I'm jumping off of a bridge immediately.
If your man is nice, he just fucked something.
So
as long as he got an attitude with you good.
He said the time of his life.
As long as he got an attitude, you good.
He proposed.
He fucked Cardi and he proposed.
The sad part about this is funny, but it's so true though. Man. When I cheat on you, I love you so much. So listen to me.
Okay, hold on.
Yes.
So what if you cheat? Is it a difference if you cheat with the same person, or if you?
It don't matter who I cheat with.
All that, but sometimes I cheat with the same person.
Because if it's the same, you can have an emotional attachment.
No, we don't have no. But she just know my body. I like that little game move she do.
Right.
I'm just trying to go.
So then, whenever you be coming and fucking your actual bitch. Damn, I miss her.
No, we never
miss her.
No, listen,
we never miss her. That's recreational.
Because you keep going back to that same person.
Listen to me. A game. Listen. A game at the park at the YMCA can never equate to an NBA game. I'm going to the YMCA for recreation. Yeah. So all the shit I can't do in the NBA game that I'm just bullshitting and doing.
When you with the side bitch, I'm shooting threes from half court.
I can't do that with the Lakers. They gonna drop me.
Yeah, you the NBA. If I shoot that three, you gonna bitch me. Like, right. I'm serious.
This shit game.
Yeah,
this shit dead ass serious when I'm with you.
I don't even want you to play around when I'm with you.
Right. I'm dead ass serious. I'm kissing you in the mouth. I'm looking in your eyes. I ain't doing that with her. I'm fucking putting legs behind head. I'm doing all kinds of weird shit.
When I fuck the other girl, I can't wait for her to leave.
I can't wait.
When I get home, I'm so glad you stayed.
Your main bitch is wanting y'all to do all that extracurricular.
I'm gonna do it to you.
I'm gonna do it to you too. Yeah, I'm gonna do it to you too. But it's gonna be in a professional fashion. I'm gonna
last long because I went with her before you.
So y'all just gonna do it for the vibe whenever y'all.
No, y'all gonna be real. No, let's be real. We here now. So all y'all talking about this, my nigga got stamina.
That's why
he can't nut.
How you think he got it? So for all of y'all out here bragging about how long your nigga go, how the fuck? How you think he got it?
He can't nut.
No, we here now though. Fuck it though. I'm snitching. We here.
He gonna eat.
Black table talk.
Right. He gotta focus so hard to nut, and you think he just go hard. My nigga got the best dick. Yeah, no, you sharing dick.
Oh man, no babies in the tank dick.
Yeah.
But before you knew that, you was hype.
You was hype. You bragged about it, girl. He went so hard last night. He went so hard the night before too.
He empty.
Both nights. It's a double header, back-to-back games.
That dick go to jumping and don't nothing come out of it.
Facts.
You be like, man, some of it in you, man. I swear. You might need a plan B. Boy, you ain't know nothing enough.
Yeah, oh man.
You know how many girls probably done took one of them bitches for no reason?
That nigga jumping empty. I'll pay that 50.
That nigga faked the nut. Good. He couldn't wait. He couldn't wait. You got yours? He couldn't wait till he was done. Baby, let's come at the same time.
You said nigga that faked the nut, dick still hard.
Baby, let's come together. Oh, okay. I'm just done when you done. We can get this over with as fast as possible. Listen, that's the realest 15 minutes.
Everyone said let's come together.
Nigga all in your ear like that shit fire. He's so glad it's over. Oh, baby. Fuck. Nigga pull out and kiss you on your stomach. God, I'm glad that's over.
You go get the hot red, dick still hard. I get the rack this time, baby.
Oh, man. That nigga so good.
Oh
man, listen.
Girls,
ladies always have a side nigga.
Only here. Only here. I don't know why you don't get the same dick.
I'm finally gonna be the person that done
he got the same me. He got the same me. You leaving your main nigga because he fucked some of your side nigga did too.
Man, for you. It's a blessing in this world, boy. If you got a situation that's a real 101,
lady,
boy,
keep your stamina.
You blessed.
No, but ladies just don't know men though. Like, and that's why it's funny.
No.
But my thing is, I don't be knowing how
crazy.
y'all expect us to know this type of shit. Our brains just don't wire this way.
Subscribe. That's how you know it now though. Shit. Listen, that shit was hilarious, but it's so true though. Like, and I know it sounds wild though, but when you if you fuck another woman, you can't wait for her to leave. Like when I can't wait for her to leave.
I'm
like,
sick of
please
you.
get out of here. I have to pretend like we cool just because I know I want to fuck you again later.
But I want you to get the fuck out of here.
But I can't wait till you get the fuck out of here. Like, please
I can't wait
get
to see
the
my
fuck out of
lady.
here.
I can't wait to see my lady.
I can't wait to call you. Hey, man, how you doing? I can't wait to talk to you. You my friend. I love you. You my bestie. I can't wait to come see you. You feel me?
You want to say so bad, I just fucked this bitch.
No, I don't want to say that.
But what y'all just
But I can appreciate you more. That nut off me, that extra shit off me, and I really, like, okay, listen. Wayne had a line. I hate to use music because I sound like you. Wayne had a line to say, when I come to my senses. Dope line.
Right.
When a man nut, bro, I think about so much shit I should have did with my day.
Right.
Like, I think about all the shit I could have did instead of wasting my time doing this
and that's with a woman or that's masturbation or anything. It's just like, bro, what the fuck am I doing with myself?
What? I fucked around and beat my meat for a date and didn't go on a date.
Right.
What am I going for? I don't even want to go with this girl. I was just going because I don't even
like her.
Facts.
What am I doing?
I think that's probably why I don't even like hunching. Like if I ain't like right, like if my pockets ain't right, if something going wrong,
you beat your meat.
Oh, maybe because afterwards you'd be like, "Fuck, I'm a broke man."
Like, what the fuck am I doing right now?
I can agree with you on that though because I can't function if I'm poor. I can't function.
I can't do that.
I don't want no pussy.
It's a lot.
I don't want no company. I don't want no company.
I can't even eat
shit. Right.
I had to
I'm wired a different way, bro.
$850 worth of work. Y'all, I couldn't eat for 2 days.
If you broke, you can't eat.
Nah, I can't.
No, I mean,
I'm just fucking with you.
That's like one day for 4 hours. I was finna make that. To me, it's like, why the fuck didn't I just muster through it and do it for 4 hours? But I really physically couldn't.
Right.
You masturbate. I just can't picture you being your meat though. You so tough. I just don't know.
What she saying when she do it?
Huh?
I just got.
Come on, not pussy ass nut.
What do she say when she? Nah, I'm not.
What she say?
Nah, I don't know what she say.
I can't.
I'm gonna figure it out though. Next podcast I'm gonna have.
She probably just don't make no noise. Just grunt.
She just grunt. I don't know. She probably keep her panties on.
She keep all her clothes on.
She nut through the. Oh, she do it with the whole outfit on.
Rose over top of some jeans.
Hardcore.
How many times a week, Lana?
That's so personal.
That's not personal.
Hey, this is a personal podcast.
I don't know, cause
I don't masturbate at all, which is wild. Every dude I talk to said it's wild.
I've heard more older men not masturbate than women. I know.
I can't jack off. It's just weird to me. I still be wanting to fuck, so they don't do nothing for me.
I don't know.
I jack off after.
My dog say
do I have sex more than I masturbate? Yes.
My dog said he'll go to a hotel and book a room just to jack off.
You need help. You have researched too much.
No, I'm saying sometimes.
My dog said he'll pay the $89.99 just to go in there.
So you don't be in the house with your daughter
and stroke off.
Yeah, I can't do it with my kids.
Yeah, okay, I got.
I just like privacy. Yeah. But sometimes
how stupid do you feel though after you done?
I don't at all. I order Chinese food and we are good. I'm straight. I do it again after I eat. I get my 89 worth. Sometimes I plan on calling somebody and realize I'll just rather do it myself. I get the room and I'll be like, I'm gonna hit old girl up because I know she coming through.
And I got some
bets.
You know what? I just read something today. I was just showing you about Courtney. They said Courtney came out as an autosexual.
What's an autosexual? God damn, I'm sick of it.
Listen.
She likes to please.
Don't you label me?
No, she likes to please. She likes to please herself. Like she gets turned on.
Man, we come up with a new term every day. Autosexual, bro.
Yeah,
she gets.
That's a t-shirt too.
So she gets turned on by herself. Like she likes to have sex, masturbate more.
I don't turn myself on.
She likes to have sex. For reproduction, like just for reproduction. That's why she said like
I love the fuck.
It worked with her and Scott.
I would prefer a person.
But she has to really fuck with you in order to want to have like sex.
I don't even need to know your last name. I love
she would prefer to she gets turned on by herself.
I get on better on my own videos than some other videos.
That's what she meant. She said
I can dig that too, though.
She said she watches herself instead of other people. She would rather
like if I was gonna watch porn, I would watch my own videos.
I watch my own videos or videos that I've had with like my person or
that's
whatever.
So narcissistic. You get off to yourselves.
Yeah.
Selves.
Yeah.
It's called autosexual. That's what they said it is. It's where it's like you would rather do that because she said she don't want to watch other people. She want to watch.
Don't get me wrong. Like I've watched other porn as well, but don't get me wrong.
What you watch? What you watch?
Yeah, dog. You here?
You here now? What you watch?
Here.
What do y'all watch?
No.
I don't know. You so tough. You probably watch Guy on Guy.
Ew.
They're two niggas. Just.
I'm sorry.
That makes sense. What's weird though is when I watch porn though, bro. Porn is so fucking weird. It's hard to find good videos.
I think it's
like the only videos that are good are like interracial videos, which is fucking wild. Those are the only ones that are good, bro. It seems like anytime there's a black woman on the porn, bro, she's terrible.
That's because interracial porn is right.
I can't even be mad at it. I can't argue with that.
Black dick going. I'm done. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it today.
I just can't watch pink dick.
You can't watch what? No, that's
I agree 100%. But you can watch black dick going in pink vagina.
But listen, though, you want to have a man conversation real quick, though?
Go ahead. Let's have it. Fuck
do the nigga dick in porn matter?
Huh?
Do the man dick in porn matter?
It does. It's sad to say it does.
That shit's so gay.
Bro, if you ain't strapped and you ain't cooking nothing, I don't want to watch it.
It doesn't seem like you really gonna get her off the way that I
don't want to see it.
Every nigga that watch the porn like, man, this nigga ain't doing nothing.
But I guess because in my world, I get off on seeing a woman get off. So if you ain't bringing no shit to the party,
right?
I can't even identify with it, bro. Like, what are you doing, bro? Listen, and I hate to watch a porn where I'm like, I could do this shit.
Right.
If I'm gonna watch a movie, I want to see an actor that's better than me. Yeah. I don't want to see a porn star that fucks less than me, bro. Like, I don't want to see a porn star that ain't putting in work, bro. Like, what are you doing, bro? Yeah, I could have did this.
I ain't never compared it, but I do know.
But see, I guess that's why it goes to I could watch myself in wet. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's why I be feeling like, bro, like
instead of
no bullshit, bro. But no bullshit. Anytime I watch a porn, bro, I look at my own videos and I be like, bro, this shit ain't better than mine.
Yeah, but niggas ain't watching little dick porn though.
No.
Let's just keep it $1.50. Keep it $1.50.
That shit weird.
Niggas watching whole long dick porn.
Like, that's wild that you would think about it like that. But it's the reality.
It's probably get mixed up with big clit.
No,
it's not even the same.
Clip porn.
I'm saying it's gonna get mixed up with it because
big clip
want to watch that.
Because the shape of a pussy really don't matter to us. But the thing about it is the size of a dick matters to y'all.
No.
So for a nigga to be looking for a porno that has a bigger dick in it is a little weird, but it makes sense at the same time.
Pussy?
Huh?
So y'all don't mind roast beef pussy?
In person?
No, in person, but on a porn, we don't give a fuck.
But I eat at Arby's, so it's...
We have the meats.
Yeah, listen. Some of that roast beef it grip on the inside. It's right on the outside.
Fire. That was one of my first jobs.
Arby's is fire.
The curly fries be on the inside sometimes.
But that nigga said, I eat at Arby's.
You say that roast beef lay over right sometimes.
That is how that shit like get caught.
It's a hug.
Yeah, how man.
It's a hug.
I just hate when them hoes act innocent. You ever seen a girl act innocent, then she pulling panties down like, this ain't, bitch.
Boy, no, this pussy been hit.
That has nothing to do with that. You know, babies are born that way, right? No, you do know that, right?
No.
Every night I try.
Tania, but we can always tell when that pussy been beat up.
No, you can. But there are some girls
when you get ready to hit and you open them legs and that hole doing this right here.
I hate to make this
like,
podcast.
Bro, why is that motherfucker pulsating, bro? Why is that bitch like doing that, bro?
I hate to make this podcast awkward, dog.
Man, go ahead, man.
There is no baby with the roast beef.
It is called when your labia minora is outside.
If I had a baby,
because this sounds ignorant.
Let's say I had a baby girl, brother,
that and I go to saying a girl's coochie stays 10 centimeters after she has a fucking baby.
If you have a baby,
you sound
and
crazy.
You go to change your baby diaper for the first time, and she got that roast beef. I'm going to whoop the doctor. I know the doctor. Somebody getting their ass whooped.
You said they did this on purpose.
I would not expect this.
Who played with my kid?
Ain't no such thing as baby roast beef, though, man.
No, actually, it's a baby.
There's such thing as baby roast beef.
That's the name of the podcast.
Baby roast beef.
A woman.
What the fuck?
There's such thing as baby roast beef.
I know for a fact I had a niece and her vagina was already
the outside
when she was 3
had
months
baby roast beef.
old.
Ain't no such thing.
There's no such thing as baby roast beef.
No, man, no.
Bruh, your labia minora is either inside. They can be majora or minora, and it's going to be outside.
Y'all need to go get her stepdad.
Listen, I am a fan of science, but fuck that science.
Bro, I'm finna show you.
There's no baby roast beef.
That is the most ignorant thing.
You finna show us a baby roast beef?
I'm about to
no, I don't want to see no baby. I know.
Yeah, because that could get into other things.
Ladies, if your baby got roast beef, you need to check your boyfriend. Don't leave her at home alone.
Clearly, it's not going to be as big as a large vagina on a woman, but
I don't even want to see it flipped out.
But maybe the baby just. I don't want to talk about baby vagina.
Well, then don't say crazy shit like that shit comes from being fucked. Then it doesn't, because there's bitches who don't have that type of coochie who been fucked, and they shit ain't out.
That shit comes from being fucked.
It does not. Y'all, please fact check
Tania
Tim.
got the roast beef, man. That is
She defending the roast beef.
No,
That pussy
I'm not.
flipped all
And
kinds
if it
of ways,
wasn't the
man.
world it was, I would.
It's
I
cool.
would show
If you
the
got a
world
number-
I
if you
have
got a number
beautiful
three, it's
vagina,
fine.
and it does not look like that at all.
Listen.
However,
You
like
ever
I
seen
said,
Martin?
I have a niece who
Martin?
does.
You ever seen Martin? Wanda lips.
The one, listen, man. This,
Yeah. Well, no, was it Shanae?
If you got a number 3, it's
Neither.
fine.
Or was it
Wanda
Wanda?
was like,
Which one was Wanda?
Wanda was Jamie Foxx.
Shanae.
is Martin.
Shanae lips. That's what it was.
All I wanted to know was what porn you watched. I didn't know it was gonna go in the baby.
He said, "Baby roast
Baby
beef."
roast beef. That's the name of the episode, though. That's hilarious, though. I hope we gonna get canceled
Baby
one day,
roast
bro.
beef.
This the best podcast
It's the
ever.
one
But we
that's gonna make you.
definitely gonna get canceled though. This the best show ever though. But we gonna get canceled though. Hey, but before we go, what you watch? We got to close out. We gonna close out on what you watch. People ain't even gonna make it this far. It's 2 hours in. It's only
everybody go to sleep by
It's only
now.
gonna be like 30 people who know what you watch.
Even answering that.
It's for me.
And me.
I'm not.
And
Just
me.
give me a category. What
Because
category?
I'm always curious about what women
Me
watch.
too, though.
What you search?
What's
But
your
it's
favorite
different.
category?
I already
Depends on
told
the
y'all
mood.
what's the number one search
What is
one.
it?
Girl on girl.
What's yours?
Well, yeah,
Don't you watch it?
In a sense of that, yeah, that or a threesome.
That's why I say girls are all a little gay, bro.
That's what girls watch.
No
to
matter
get them
what
off
women
the
say,
easiest.
bro, women are always a little gay.
A little bit.
And the ones that act like they're not are even more gay.
No, that's
Can I
Women
say
are
this?
all a little gay, bro.
I will
Like
say this. I remember for the longest I was like, I can't, you know what I'm saying, ever be with a girl that you know me. And then turned into, okay, let me try some shit, whatever. Not that I'm gay, but I think it was just more so on just like a fantasy, like just some, like you say, lust shit. Like, okay,
But nothing,
Nah.
but
But how
nothing,
did- how did you-
but nothing can be altered with a woman on woman, so it's not a big deal to me.
Yeah.
But
So
how
I
did-
feel
But I
like
think
all
it's
women are a
only
little
more
gay.
so
I watch
because
how y'all move,
It's more so accepted society
sensual.
wise.
Women are sensual
and it's not,
sexy
and,
beings.
and it's not even a societal thing. I think it's just a natural thing.
It's
Women are
essential.
attracted to women.
Women are sensual in every piece of art you've ever seen. You
How
see
did you
at some
pick
point
the one?
women-
Did you
women-
pick or did the nigga you was fucking with pick?
I picked, and then I just so happened to maybe give you that privilege.
So you haven't had a threesome.
Yeah.
You might be gay a little bit, but it's fine.
She gay a little bit. All
Yeah,
women
it's
are gay a
fine.
little bit.
Yeah, that's what's up. I support that.
And they lie and be like, I let her eat me, but I ain't eat her. You wanted to, but that was just, you feel me, outside
I
of your
think that don't
boundaries.
count as a threesome. And if I was the other bitch, I would slap her. You
It's
are
still
not.
a threesome.
That
It's
is
a
not
threesome.
fair.
It's not fair, but
You
it's still a
think you
threesome.
finna come up in here and do some? You green as fuck, dog.
Nah, yeah,
You passed on your side on your
I can see
duties.
her not eating
Oh, you
bad.
did your
I
thing
was
too.
occupied.
You did your thing too.
I like that sound. Listen, I'm done. That's the end of the podcast, though. If you heard what she said, that shit was
What
hard.
she
though.
said?
She said I was occupied.
That means she was goddamn getting cooked.
No, yeah,
Yeah,
which
she
I
was getting
support.
cooked.
I
Yeah.
fully support.
Yeah, she wasn't even really studying the other vagina.
Hey, listen. This is the Anxiety Issues Podcast. I am Adam 12 Taylor. This is Boneface of Boneface Inc.
It is.
And Tania Monroe.
It is.
Lena, thank you for coming.
It is.
But on the way out, if your baby has roast beef, go to the hospital.
Y'all don't take him serious for real, for real.
Because he don't know no better.
Right.
Please
He
don't.
still needs to
Listen,
do
Because
man.
you
research
ain't
on
doing
heart.
nothing but creating
And
more
he
people
needs to-
with stigmas in
Listen,
their head and shit.
fuck what y'all
And
talking about.
I don't have
Just
one.
listen.
I'm just saying for
Fuck
people
what you-
I know.
listen, just
Fuck
check
what
to
they
make
talk
sure.
about. Let my dog finish because
Right.
I
I just want just
second
check,
this.
just check to make sure
Mhm.
because if your baby got roast
it
beef
shouldn't be flipped out.
and your boyfriend call in from work a lot, you need to go figure that out.
Yeah,
That's all I'm telling you.
because we might
That's
have
not-
a mental health or
Y'all,
mental
he's
illness
looking
case
at it
going
as
on
the
here.
daddy's sense as far as like
I've
that's
never
just
heard of
foreign.
baby
He's just
roast
never
beef.
heard
That
of
sounds
it.
like
Never-
mental illness.
Because
Yes.
no one would call it that.
It's
There are
pedophilia.
two types of vaginas, and I'm going to show you when this is off. And
No, there's multiple types of vaginas. I've seen
no,
more than
I
you.
mean how the lips look, how
A
you
baby,
say it shouldn't be out.
Listen, a baby vagina shouldn't be flipped. It shouldn't be flipped.
Oh my God, you don't even have daughters, Bone. Hush.
I don't, but I just don't. I just feel like
You right.
Yeah.
I have one.
Yeah.
I've changed
You
the
have
diaper.
one, though,
If
right?
she don't have one, that's her. However, there are people who do.
I've seen other, I have family members.
Tania
I've
got
changed
the roast
diapers.
beef, man.
No, I don't.
She got number 3.
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
very proud of my vagina, and
Large
I
or
don't have
medium?
it.
With
But I'm
onions.
just saying.
It don't got
Look
no
at this.
onions, though.
There are so many different types, and this has nothing to do with what you.
Them grown folks vaginas.
No, that's just because they're not going to put baby vaginas on here.
Right. Rightfully so.
Yeah, rightfully so.
Right. But there are babies born with it. You
No,
can be
there are not babies born with
Have you
grown-up
Googled
vaginas.
this?
It don't come up apparently because you just said
like
you can't argue when you don't have a vagina.
Like when your balls drop, like there's certain things happening.
Listen to yourself.
You're right.
Balls drop.
Right.
They're not initially that way.
Right. So what if if my son got dropped balls? He got pre-drop balls.
That's a problem.
Your vagina grows. It gets bigger.
Listen to what you're saying. It's not like that as a baby.
Listen, there are women who go get the surgery when they get 18 because they are embarrassed.
So because they need to be circumcised.
No, because they are embarrassed because they've had it since they were kids, and then they hear these types of shit like, oh, roast beef lips, and they're like, what the fuck? I haven't had sex. Da, da, da. Now people are gonna think I'm not a virgin. Da, 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 da. No, you can be born with this.
Listen to me, 12. Pastrami sandwich.
It's mouse on the track at
and
yahoo.com.
And girls that don't even have no lips for real.
I know what's going on.
And they be out here busting it wide open. They just don't have lips for real.
I'm very confident in this thing, and I don't have that. However, I wanted to go into medicine. Didn't I just tell you about other obstetric things before? I know about the vagina because I have one, and I make sure to keep knowing that.
I'm more with you on the weather thing than I am about baby roast beef.
Listen.
Not in this universe or the next one do babies have roast beef. In neither parallel, in neither universe.
She can't find it on the internet. That's what's pissing off. She'll be scrolling.
It's on here, but I'm trying to find.
You want to know how I know babies don't have roast beef?
And all kinds of shit over here. There's not no baby roast beef.
This is what I was looking for. You can have this, and be born with this shit.
None of that is roast beef.
Yes, the fuck you can.
Do you know why babies don't have roast beef? Because pedophiles wouldn't like it. They don't. That's grown up vagina.
Close this out.
That's it. Stop it. It's the Anxiety Issues Podcast. And we're going to get canceled.
We're going to get canceled.
I thank y'all for tuning in. This ain't going to age well at all, but thank you. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it.
It would be odd as fuck if she had roast beef because she don't look like she got it.